Ooh, hey, y'all seen last night? We got a lot to talk about. A lot. Hey, but I'm not gonna do the talking. I'm gonna pass the ball straight to Damo.
Oh man.
Hey, everybody got 2 or 3 minutes to rant. 2 or 3 minutes to rant and rave about what they got to rant and rave about.
Listen, before I say anything, let me just say first. The first thing I want to say tonight. Well, today, Russell Westbrook, you had a hell of a game. I liked what I seen. I like what I've seen from Russ. That's the first thing I want to say before I say anything. Russ looked amazing. In the role that he's playing, the way that he's playing, him running the break with Bones Highland, I cracked a smile. It was beautiful to see. I wanted to say that first. Now, with all the bullshit out the way, let me just say one ticket. Thank you. You paid me your bet. You paid the money. That's Coleman bought me a nice little shirt. Bought me some little Alaskan bullworm that I hit on before I took the show. I loved it. Thank you, buddy. You're a good guy. Got to know ball sometimes, man. Got to know ball. Real ballers know ball. Listen, I just want to say, Ron, don't duck the smoke. The best duo on the Pistons, Cade Cunningham, Jaylen Duren, even though we lost because Monty Williams is a terrorist. He's a terrorist. He's a full terrorist. 31 minutes to Killian Hayes, 17 to Jaden Ivey. This man's a terrorist. But we're going to get into that later. I just want to say, Cade, who didn't even look the best. I thought Cade could have looked way better. And he still gave you 30 and 9. And then Jaylen Duren, baby Dwight, like I like to call him, 17, 14, and 4. Game 1 with who in the paint? There was a Bam Bam in the paint, right? I ain't worried about all that. He's only 19, folks. Secondly, all that Jordan Poole love, the pool party is closed for right now. Buddy played mid. That's 30 a game. That's 28 a game. Buddy played mid. Next, let's just Wemby can't be the best ever. He won't if he keep fouling. Man, Mars, I said they might not swallow their whistle. They might swallow their whistle because they in San Antonio. I lied. Luka got pulled. They was blowing that bitch. That nigga Wemby sat his ass on the bench for most of the game. I didn't see no go. He looked nice in spurts, but this is the guy that's about to average 27 as a rookie. This is year 5 KD. Whatever. Fourthly, wherever our number I'm
on. The fact you saying you ain't see no GOAT is crazy. That's a lie.
That's crazy. Yo,
definitely no GOAT.
Buddy. I got something for you, buddy.
You seen them cooking up in that.
The Rockets, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody needs to take the reins. Somebody need to be the guy. It's a bunch of
you can leave the Rockets to me. Don't worry.
No, we'll leave the Rockets to Mars. We'll leave the Rockets to Mars.
Cook him.
Damo, you got 30 seconds, Damo.
I got you. And I just want to wrap it up with. I told y'all Scoot Henderson was a bum. I told y'all he was trash. No one wanted to listen to me. We was all hyped about Brandon Miller. Everybody was ready to cook Brandon Miller for being second. It's the reason Brandon Miller went second. Just saying. Scoot looked like a bum. And shout out to the Thompson twins, a sore 5 blocks. That's pretty dope. Didn't play good offensively, but 5 blocks is 5 blocks. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chill Town. Your time starts now.
I want to start the conversation with the future league MVP and Jason Tatum looked fantastic last night. His shot selection so much better. He's playing in the mid-range now, and that's opened up so much more offense for the Boston Celtics. I think they win in the NBA championship. I think it's going to be off the strength of him. Russell Westbrook. I'm out on the Clippers, but I'm digging Russ. And I'm digging Russ for what he does for that offense. I'm digging what he does for that offense. I'm digging how he gets Kawhi Leonard involved. I'm digging how he gets Paul George involved. The Portland Trailblazers, I think they're going to be a bottom 3, bottom 14. DeAndre Ayton, I think I might be wrong about him.
Oh!
I might be wrong about him. And I think I might be wrong about him for one reason and one reason only. That reason is that motor isn't there. That's what I'm thinking about. Like, he doesn't demand the basketball like I thought that he would. He's not. He did get in foul trouble early, and that kind of took him out of the game, unlike Wemby, who got in foul trouble early but did get back in the game. He got in foul trouble early, and it completely took him out of the game. He wasn't aggressive offensively. He did rebound, but he didn't rim protect at all. I'm still standing on my logic. I think that Cleveland is a top 3 seed in the East. Donovan Mitchell, who I think should have made first team All-NBA last year, is going to make it. I think he's going to make that this year. I still would like to see Evan Mobley be more aggressive offensively. And he looks efficient, but he's not as aggressive as I'd like to see him offensively. He is really, and I don't like what I'm seeing from him on the backboard. I think that he should rebound more. As great of a defensive player as he is, he should be able to rebound more than he does. 6 rebounds is not enough for me. The toughness is clearly there. Cleveland gets a lot of action off the basketball. Strus looked really good in that offense. I think Cleveland is a top 3 seed in the East. All in all, Cam Thomas is exactly who I said he is. He's going to go off the next 3 or 4 games, and we're not going to see him again for the next 3 or 4 games. Why? Because he's going to be out of the rotation again. That's what's going to happen. I don't know why, but he's going to be out of the rotation again, which is why I think that he should be out of Brooklyn.
All right. Dub, talk to us.
You know, as I was watching, even though that not a lot of people did watch this game, but after watching the Detroit Pistons and the Miami Heat, I've never been so torn in my life. I am a known Cade Cunningham advocate and a fan, and what he was doing to us was absolutely spiritual. But at the end of the day, he's my team, and I was absolutely upset and in pain that he was doing it to my team. I mean, 30-9, my God, I loved what I seen. Jaylen Duran, beast on the boards, monster defense, bro. I mean, I like what those two can do, right? I hate the offense. I hate the personnel which they have outside of those two, right? Isaiah Stewart actually played pretty well, but I don't believe in that jump shot. I don't think a lot of people are going to believe in that jump shot as well. But Cade Cunningham, bro. My God, it just brings a tear to my eye. Derek Lively and what he did in the San Antonio Spurs game. I said this before. I said that was going to be a good guy for them on why the Dallas Mavericks are going to be a very good team this season. Nobody wanted to listen. Look at what he's doing. Derek Lively did exactly what I said he was going to do, man. So shout out to Derek Lively. Shout out to Scoot Henderson. I was with Damo saying that, you guys are too high on that brother, that he wasn't like that. I don't know what you guys see in him, and look at what happened right there. Showed you exactly who he was, right? Jaylen Green, Mars, I told you, I don't know what the hell you see in Jaylen Green, man. Maybe those little 1-2 pumps is moving you. It wasn't moving me, brother. Jaylen Green, I'm off on him. I'm not doing that. 2 for 10. My God. The Rockets, Sengun. Love Sengun. Like what he was doing, right? Everyone outside of that, my God. Defense did look good in the first half. They started pulling away at the end, but the defense did look good in the first half. I'll give you that. Last thing, I better not hear no hate for Victor Wembanyama, honestly, bro. Even with that man being in foul trouble, the man showed he can be impactful to a game with him being out of the game. How does that even make any sense? The man in the fourth quarter hit clutch buckets after clutch buckets, and what does the team do when Greg Popovich does? They ice him out the game. Who does that? Who does that? After hitting clutch buckets after clutch buckets, you stop feeding him the rock? Who does that? I don't understand. He showed potentials of what you want from your GOAT, from your best player on your team. He showed potentials when he showed that he wasn't afraid of the moment. And Luka Doncic, lastly, Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks. Yo, Luka Doncic spiritual, bro. That man is spiritual, bro. How the game comes to him, bro. His awareness, his understanding of when to take the windows, his patience, bro. Luka Doncic is just an offensive mastermind, bro. So Dallas Mavericks, I told y'all, they're contenders. They're going to be contenders, bro. And the defense is just going to get better from here on out. And I'm glad the NBA season's back, bro.
Dub, I got this real quick.
Is my mic hot? Is my mic hot today?
Test.
Mike.
Test. Sounds pretty good.
He's muted right now.
Oh, wait, you muted right now.
Is my mic hot?
Yeah.
You echo.
You got that
echo.
God damn, man.
Yeah, you got crazy echo.
Kick these people ass. This $200 microphone don't work.
Hop off and jump back in.
Oh, wait. Whoa. It seems as if it's working right. Oh, never mind. No, I still hear it.
That's a hell of a...
Yo, while Ticket's getting his mic together.
Real quick.
What's up?
And Dub just said it. Dub, Luka got one of them games where, like, just hold on. I'm going to get going. And when I get going, forget it.
Yeah,
he got one of them kind of games.
He's so smart. He's so smart because what he's able to do shouldn't really be a thing because of his athleticism. But the way he could just use his body and understanding of just like, it's the patience in general, right? When he operates in that pick and roll, he does his thing every single time where he's literally boxing out the defender. So, and he'll wait for the big man to drop down to cover Lively or whoever he's running with. And then he'll take it right there, right? Bro, that's beautiful, bro. So patient. I love seeing it.
Give me the ball, Ron. Give me the ball. Because all I've been saying is Luka Doncic is the second best player in the league. Better than Steph, better than Durant, better than Giannis. And I was called crazy. And we thought, oh my God, no off-ball movement, no defense. Get that all out the way. You saw what he did last night. Took control of the game. Big shots. Got his teammates involved. Luka Doncic is him, the MVP of the league. I've been saying it for months. We know basketball. Number 2, we're not giving Victor no excuses. All I heard was this man was a fifth year Kevin Garnett. All I heard on open gym all the time. He's gonna be better than Kareem. He's gonna be
Fake-ass
better than
eyebrows.
Hakeem. This man played like Duncan Robinson, standing in the corner shooting threes. This man was non-existent. He could not play defense without fouling individuals. The hype you guys put on this man was a fraud. Stop
Cut it out, Jaylen. You sound wild as hell.
He got like 2 or 3 offensive fouls.
Keep going.
I got excited because the preseason, he put the ball behind his back, got past the defender. But when he found the NBA defenders, he did nothing. He froze up. He had a couple nice moves, but a couple nice moves ain't it. Yes, he woke up in the fourth quarter a little bit, but that ain't enough. I was laughed at for saying he would put up 14 and 6. He put up 15 and 6 in his first game. We know basketball.
Talk that shit. We know basketball.
Who else are we on?
Jaylen, Jaylen.
Y'all gotta come with Scoot. He's a flop. Mars, all the games you've been watching with Houston. What happened to Jalen Green? Guess what? Anyone could have told you he wasn't as good as you thought. Not better than Anthony Edwards. Not better than Jaylen Brown even. Come on now. All that time you've been analyzing, you wasted your time, boy. You wasted it. Who else we on today? Scoot, Ski. He gotta go. Apparently, he was some great. What? Because Dwayne Wade, he couldn't hit a bucket. He has no shot. He's just an athletic guard that people got excited because he had some hype dunks in the G League. That's it. He ain't that dude. Who else we on today? Kristaps Porzingis, better than Victor Wembanyama. That dude is the truth.
All right. Hold on, let him get it off. We'll all get here.
All Victor can do over Porzingis is he has a handle. But as a shooter, give me Porzingis. As a defender, give me Porzingis. You saw what he did on that Boston team. He was hitting shots from everywhere.
Jaylen, like Kristaps and Wemby, that's not even the same thing. Wemby not even on Kristaps level, bro. Don't disrespect Kristaps like that.
I apologize to Kristaps. You're right.
Don't disrespect Kristaps like that. First of all, let me say this. Hold on, let me say this, man. First of all, hold on, Ticket. I'm gonna patiently wait while you was doing that broke ass mic, my nigga.
Hold up. Both of y'all chill.
I'm not gonna chill shit. He had his time. I'm not gonna let him beat that off. I'm not gonna let him beat that off. This nigga was dealing with that broke ass mic.
Hold on, Ticket. I'm finna let you go, Ticket. I'm finna let you go.
Can't nobody
Yeah, I gotta move both of y'all. Y'all can't. Which one?
Please hold it, Ticket. I want you
Ticket. I'm letting you go last. Ticket, we need you to go last. Ticket, I know. I need you to go last. Ticket, I need you to go last. All right, go ahead, Bob.
Now go ahead, let him go so he don't leave. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ticket. Go ahead, Ticket. Get it off, Ticket.
Yeah, let him go.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ticket. Get it off.
You got it.
Is he still?
I'm gonna get it off, and Ron always put me backstage like I'm his hoe.
No.
Ron, all that shit, he want to put me backstage like I'm some hoe. He throw me out again.
I'm trying to save you for last, brother.
He throw me out again. I'm not coming back no more today.
Ticket, go ahead. You got the floor.
Jaylen, what's his name? It doesn't matter what his name is, you candy ass. Let me get right back to you. First of all, Jaylen, I feel more confident than ever after watching the game last night, baby. You know why? Because
excuse me,
he who laughs first, you understand what I'm saying? Does not laugh. Does not laugh last. And your sorry ass will be crying before the end of this season. Because what I saw last night is all I need to see, sucker. Because Jaylen, in the blink of an eye, Wemby showed you. Quick as I
so
hold on, Bob. Because I'm gonna smack this fool down, right? He showed me in quick as a blink of an eye what he could do. And I'm gonna tell you something, Jaylen. Last night was a lesson to all those Rudy Pools on the Spurs team. The whole world, ESPN, all around the country, all around the nation, all around the world, like I said, they didn't watch that game to see a dude with a blonde head with a gap in his mouth turn the ball over trying to dribble between 3 people. They didn't watch that game to see Mr. Johnson & Johnson trying to go between 3 people and shoot it. We watched the game because of Victor Wembanyama. And the fact that they tricked that game up last night and lost that game when Wemby had it going, that's all Greg Popovich need now to go into the film room and say, hey, look, this is the reason why we give it to Wemby and you guys don't do dumb shit. Everybody's here to see him. They're not here to see you. Jaylen, your ass is in trouble because guess what? It's always a path to victory for me. Because if he scores 30 next game, Jaylen, guess what he's averaging in the first 2 games? 25, you punk ass bitch. And guess what Greg Popovich?
He averages 30.
Guess what Greg Popovich is going to do? He's going to feed him next game, little boy. He's going to feed him next game. So next game, he will get more than 10 shots next game. It's a damn shame you had 6 players that had more shots than him. So for you to come in here and say this with all the adversity that he had, Jaylen, for him still to go 6 of 9 and Mars, baby. Maybe I should have took that bet with you from the 3-pound Mars, because Mars, that boy was rolling last night from the Trae pound Mars. That boy was stroking that thing last night from deep Mars. Hey Mars, I'm telling you, if it's gonna be like that, Mars, it's gonna be shit like that. Hey, Kill Town. They got hell of 5 problems. And Bob, I'll deal with you later on, sucker, in the show when we get to your Sacramento Queens. I'll deal with you later on. But Mars, your ass know good and well, Mars. You was running that mouth about them threes, boy. Mars, that boy be cooking. That's what he be doing. He be cooking. And I'm gonna tell you something, baby. Hey, y'all better believe this. This is the best thing. Now, Skeet, he's a bust. Period. There ain't nothing else to talk about. He's a complete bust.
Oh my God.
All right. But look,
Victor,
let me say,
oh, Dub. You seen it last night, baby. How he said in the movie, Doug? Chill tell what he said in the movie. It's pretty. It's so pretty, baby. Believe that. We coming with it this year. Hey, Jaylen, have my 1,000 in all ones, baby. Because
I'll tell you, have my 1,000 ready.
Another bet?
Easy 1,000.
Give me another bet.
15 points in 23 minutes.
15 points. First of all,
all right, y'all. Hold on, right quick. Let's. Hey, Ox, SB, and Mars still got to get it off. Shiloh, I need to hear from you too. Go ahead, Ox.
Fuck all that. First of all, I'm looking at every single one of you niggas. Hold on. Get me off here so I can see these niggas' faces, bro. I'm looking at every single one of you niggas' faces. Fuck every last one of you niggas sitting up here talking about Skeet Henderson and this nigga and that nigga. Y'all, but see, because when we go for 33-4, 22-12 and 5, 18-5-6 niggas play defense, y'all so fucking scared. I know y'all scared. I know y'all scared when y'all see Harrison Barnes give niggas 27 in the first half. I know y'all spooked because y'all be disrespecting my nigga like that. Y'all got some shit to deal with this year. I know you niggas is shook. Every last one of y'all up here scared. Y'all the one like the beam. Nigga, in every single arena around the country. They lighting the beam in Salt Lake City last night. How did in Salt Lake City talk about light the beam? You niggas are pitiful. Up here talking about these bum ass teams. Hyping up Luka Doncic like he ain't have a tough game against the fucking Spurs. The Spurs, they having tight games against the Spurs and they're contenders.
The first
this
game
nigga
of the season.
Victor Wembanyama is a bum.
I didn't say nothing about Luka. I didn't say one thing about
gonna be a better team.
Hey, I know, Dom, that's the problem. It's not that you didn't say something about Victor, about whoever. It's the point that none of you motherfuckers brought up the Sacramento Kings because you niggas are haters. Haters.
My turn again. I didn't get my turn yet.
For 15 minutes and I nailed one of you niggas said anything about the Sacramento Kings because y'all niggas are haters.
I'm not going to show he owe money because ask Damo. I paid my bets. Ask Damo. I paid my bets. I paid my bets. I paid my bets. Hey, hold on.
Nah, niggas is haters, SB. Niggas is haters, SB.
We stand on our word. That boy right there.
But I want to talk about some shit. I swear to God.
Come up. Boy, you better have, boy, I'm telling you right now, man. Hey, listen, man. Listen, this is the PC. This ain't the streets. So it's a different set of rules. But if this was the streets, boy, cake been baked, Wody. Cake been baked.
Aw, man. Hey, man. I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't gonna say shit.
SB, man, talk to us.
I ain't trying to get baked too.
Shit, man.
Let's get right to it.
Okay,
let's just get right to it.
Okay, so I'm gonna be on my Damo shit right here. Billy Donovan is a level 1,000 terrorist, dog. Why in the hell is the Bulls shooting 45 fucking? Who on our team? Klay Thompson, Steph Curry. We got DeMar DeRozan shooting pull up threes and transition like he's fucking Steph Curry in his prime. Then we out here we having a players only meeting day one. What the? Get the fuck out of here, bro! A player meeting day one. Talking about do we have heart to play basketball against the OKC Thunder? Like I'm man. Look, dog. This is a travesty to lose by 20 points. We can't play no defense and jacking up all these bullshit ass threes. And everybody in the group chat talking about free Zach LaVine. SB free. Shut up with that. We don't need the free Zach LaVine. We just need to build around him. And then you see this the Jordan era. This one nothing get better. How can we get better from it if we keep getting rid of all our goddamn stars? We let Shea Gill
it
just
sucks to suck, nigga. It sucks to suck.
Hey, look,
you motherfuckers.
You just got motherfucking.
Go ahead, SB. Go ahead. I got you, my nigga.
my God, this is incredible.
See what y'all did to Ox?
Yeah. Look, man, he got that little Night King armor robe on, looking like a Tekken Street Fighter. Looking,
yo,
get out of here, man. I want to hear that. Nobody want to hear that, man. But now look,
SB, you got the motherfucking Bull show on here, Steve Red, and you niggas fucking suck.
What a kid show look. Nobody cares about them bum ass kids. You get one little beam of light, now you think y'all top 10. Shut your ass up. Y'all been trash for 20 plus years. Y'all just got goddamn good. And y'all might not even do nothing. Y'all team just happy to make the playoffs. My team want to win championships. What better do y'all got in that motherfucker? I better get
y'all don't. Your team don't want to win championships.
We do want to win about.
Hold on, SB, hold on. Finish your rant, SB. Before y'all dive on him, finish your rant, SB. Go ahead.
Don't win with a champion.
Young Ludacris. Cadillac Bills. Cadillac Bills. Check out the oil mic. Cadillac Bills.
Your Farouk face ass up out there. Yo, I got a boxing glove face ass. But now, my whole point is this though, like for us to have a players only meeting day one is terrible, dog. That like how you questioning your heart? Why is we shooting 40 plus threes? Billy Diamond, what offense are you running? What defense? I've literally seen Shane them going down every possession. I literally seen the group chat. Drummond crossed over Chet. And after that shit, we didn't do nothing after the goddamn game, dog. We did nothing. And then a soliloquy on the other team too. You overgassed Luka because y'all had a close ass games with the Spurs. Who is on that team and with Wemby in foul trouble? Shut your goddamn mouth with that bullshit. Hold on, you got ticket.
They got him in foul trouble.
Hold on, wait, ticket. Y'all had you lucky Wemby was in foul trouble because y'all ass would have fuck around lost that damn game. But you happy that they had two plus bullets for Kyrie.
The Spurs are better than you thought, SB. Y'all downgrade.
Hold
on. SB. I heard Doug talk about this. I heard Bob got mad at him, but y'all got to think about this. And you can see it. The Spurs are a much better team. They have a chance to be a playing team, bro. That game last night, they tricked that game up, bro. They should have won that game. Listen, they are a much better team. And Chilltown, you watching that game last night, you can't tell me just on the face of it. If Wemby doesn't get into foul trouble and they keep rolling, that is a good team, bro. That is a solid team. That is a team that you see making.
Because of Wemby. Because of Wemby.
No, not just because of Wemby. Evan Vassell was balling. Trey Jones was balling. Jeremy was balling.
All of
Taylor did his thing.
Playing off the Wemby.
Jeremy made an improvement. He's actually better.
Yeah, I said this last night. The San Antonio Spurs hasn't had.
I wouldn't let them do that to me if I was you.
The San Antonio Spurs. The San Antonio Spurs hasn't had like. The San Antonio Spurs hasn't had really an identity ever since like. Even probably during the time of DeMar DeRozan, right? So they've really been lost.
DeMar DeRozan, that was our identity, bro.
Shut up, bro. No, he wasn't. Anyways, and ever since DeMar DeRozan, they really haven't had their identity, right? Now, and for the last 2 seasons, they really didn't know where things were going to be, right? Victor Wembanyama being there, it just changes the culture in the San Antonio Spurs of, you know what? We know where we have to be. We actually have goals. We have an identity. We're buying into what we're trying to do over here, right? And it seems as if we have some sort of goal and common ground in mind to be like, you know what? We can sit, we have something to play for when Victor's out, we can still sit here and perform at this level because we're buying into our future and we're buying into what we can be, right? That's why those guys are playing well even without Victor being there, is because they're bought into what's going on because of Victor Wembanyama being there and giving them identity of where they want to be and who they want to be.
Identity
right?
is just let this big nigga stand in the corner shooting threes.
No, they're competing now. They're competing. They're competing.
Hey, Bob, I agree with you on that, Bob. That's what made me mad at Pop last night. Like, bro, you got the number 1 overall pick. Y'all tanked all last season, and you gave away good talent like the boy that y'all gave to Atlanta, and we'll get on them later on today. Ron's boy up there acting like a goddamn fool. We'll talk about him later on, but y'all gave up that talent to go get Wemby. When you get Wemby, the whole world is watching. It's a national TV. If Popovich has to put him in situations, and I'm gonna tell you why I know that's Pop. Because late in the game, when Pop needed to get the touch in the fourth quarter, Chilltown, you guys remember, all y'all remember, Damo, he called the back pick for him to catch the ball on the other block.
He did.
So,
he went to work, too.
Like that throughout the course of the game. He's unstoppable if you call those plays. So you got to blame Pop, too, for putting him in certain positions. Pop has to put him closer to the basket because the boy can score the basketball. He can't just let him just hang around the three-point line because I seen that with Wemby.
If you let him just
hang around the three-point line.
In the corner, like Bruce Bowen.
You can't make that happen, Chill.
Nothing.
Pop might not even know where the hell he at.
Oh, damn.
Hey, chill. Oh, chill.
Yo, Yo, I'm just happy that the Spurs are relevant again, and that we all see that they got something brewing over there. Hey, I told y'all that game was gonna be a little closer than y'all thought, and the Knicks game too. But it's on Mars. Mars, I know it's been a dark, dreary morning over there or night over there in the UK or wherever you're at. Talk to us, man. If I need to play some violins in the background, I will. Just let me know.
Hey, hold on. I was talking that shit to me and Chilltown about this dude was better than Michael Jordan at some age, Mars. Ain't that what he said, Chill? What's up, Mars?
At age 21, he's done more in the NBA than Michael Jordan. That's what he said.
That's still true. But you should have let Shiloh go before me because everyone's here has come with major energy. I'm not coming with energy. I've just heard the most reactionary, nonsensical takes from like 80% of the people up here.
Yeah, what's the question? Like, what are we talking about?
We just talking about
highlights of the games.
We just talking about our opinions on what happened in the NBA last night. So I guess I'm not gonna.
Because you're not a real fan of a team, Mars. That's why you don't.
Sure, yeah, sure. I just don't want to overreact to it every single basketball. You guys can do it. I hope everyone got their 25 minutes of entertainment. I'm going to bring very boring, mundane analysis of what I saw. I'll start with the Houston game, first game I saw. Orlando, scary team. Very, very scary team. We spoke about them during the offseason. The length they have, the versatility they have. Jonathan Isaac being back is huge. Pause, by the way. But Jonathan Isaac being back is huge. He smacked the hell out of one of Jaylen Green shots. That one hurt my soul. But defensively, they are dangerous. Paolo Banchero didn't really score a lot, but his strength and his ability around the rim, second to none. Cole Anthony, my 6th man of the year pick, played very well. Amen Thompson shooting what felt like 100 threes. Please don't do that again. I don't want to see that. Jaylen Green got fouled a few times that didn't get called, but 2 for 10, unacceptable. But I'm not one to overreact to a bunch of people missing shots in the first game of the season because that's what leads to people saying Kevin Durant is washed. I'm not doing that. Also, Anthony Edwards was 8 for 27. I'm not going to say he's trash either because it's the first game of the season. So I did like how our defense looked early on. Orlando do move the ball very well. When we cut the lead to 4 in the third quarter because Dylan Brooks started making threes.
In the middle of the third. It was in the middle of the third.
I had faith. I had major faith in a comeback because Dylan Brooks started making threes. Fred VanVleet started making threes. I see what's going on because Sengun was really carrying us early on. But then it kind of derailed from there. So we're just going to forget everything else that happened after that. Detroit, I'm with Domo wholeheartedly. Cade and Jaylen Duren. We've been new. We've been
Ho. Stop right there, Mars. We are not. No, Mars. Keep going with Houston because that's not.
Yeah, we gonna stay on Houston.
I talk about who I want to talk about. I spoke.
Mars didn't give me no love. That's so crazy.
I watched more than one game.
I watched more than one game. Crazy.
You don't tell me which team I have to talk about.
Hold on, y'all. Let him. Hey. Look. If he don't want to talk about Houston,
everyone else wants to talk about 4 or 5 games, and I only have to talk about one. No, I'm
okay. All right, Mars. Keep going. Tell me what games I'm talking about. Keep going, Mars. All right, keep going, Mars. Keep going.
Let him finish.
Mars came in here and he blamed the coach last year for all the troubles in his team.
I'm finna do it.
He talked about how they didn't compete. He talked about how they had no energy. He talked about how they had bad schemes. He talked all this stuff about how he was coming from defense and all that stuff. Guess what? It does matter being the first game, Mars, because guess what, Mars? You see, it's just the same old daggone Houston Rockets. The same dude just going out there.
That's a lie. You didn't whatever. I don't care. You can talk about Houston. No one stopped you from talking about Houston. You could have spoken about them, but if you think it's the same Houston, just be quiet. You don't know what you're talking about.
Take that ass with me,
Mars, you was on Detroit.
I come to the Detroit Pistons game.
My fault, Mars.
You're just like, whatever, cool. Good for you.
My fault, Mars. You was on Detroit.
On to the Detroit game.
My fault,
Cade and
Mars. You
Jaylen
was on
Duren.
Detroit.
Me and Dom have been on the same page with Cade and Jaylen Duren. The best 2 players on the Pistons, easily.
They lost.
There was someone who got a DMP, by the way, but we're gonna
Zero.
let that one slide. Yeah, we're gonna let that one slide.
1 minute.
We're just gonna assume that Monty Williams doesn't know what he's doing. We're just gonna let.
Wait, who?
James Wiseman, 0 minutes last night. Not 1 minute.
DMP. Killian Hayes starting. I don't understand the process with Killian Hayes starting. I think it's because of his defense, because I do think he played very good defense last night. But offensively, he just doesn't cut it at this point.
Did Marvin play, Mars?
Marvin Bagley was the backup big. Yeah, he came in, played about 20 minutes, I think. He played pretty well. So Killian Hayes starting. I'm not a fan of it, especially with Jaden Ivey on the bench, but maybe the defense is moving Monty Williams, so I kind of understand it. Asar Thompson defensively, I can already see it. Offensively, there's a long way to go. Same thing with a men, in my opinion. A long way to go for them offensively. Defensively, great. He blocked Jimmy Butler twice in the first 2 minutes. Very nice. Got a block on Tyler Hero, and he got like 3 blocks in the first 3 minutes. That was fantastic. Right. With Miami, Jaime Jaquez, I like him a lot. Very, very good, polished rookie. I like him a lot.
Everybody got to stand on it. Everybody has to stand on it.
I know he played all 4 in UCLA, so it was expected for him to be polished. But he understands the game. He makes the right plays. He gets to the rim very well. I don't want to use the word deceptive athlete, but very good.
Use it.
As well.
Use it.
So, no, because that's racism. So no, very good athlete. Just a very good athlete. I like what I saw from Jaime Jaquez. And then the last game of the night that I watched was the Spurs and Dallas game. Don't know why Derrick Jones Jr. started. Don't know what the thought process with that one was.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
I don't know. But when Derek Lively came in, that was great. Luka finally has a lob threat for the first time since DeAndre Jordan in his rookie year. About damn time. So you have him. I like what he was bringing. Kyrie just didn't look 100% like fully in game shape. He didn't look 1000% ready. But when they needed him to make a 3 down the stretch, he made it. So you get that with them. Not a huge fan of the Jeremy Sohan at point guard. I guess I see what Pop's trying to do. I'm not a huge fan of it. I didn't like it in the preseason. I don't really like it now. Trae Jones to me should be starting, but I think Pop is going to persist with this. Devin Vassell, it's about damn time people are going to start seeing how good he is. I've been trying to tell people, but now the Spurs are going to get nationally televised games, so now they're going to finally see that the Spurs have some good players. The nonsense about now they're playing with purpose doesn't make sense. They started last season 5-2. Just people weren't watching the team, but they start seasons pretty well. So there's not just a sudden sense of purpose early on in the season. Bad teams start seasons well all the time. That's nothing new. Keldon Johnson had one of the most well-rounded games.
They have more purpose. You've never been in the locker room. I'm not going to take it
great, good for you. So Keldon Johnson had one of the most well-rounded games I've ever seen him have. Didn't expect that from him. Now, the last 3 minutes of the game, hated those minutes from Keldon Johnson. But before that moment, liked what I saw from him. And Wembanyama, I think, played very well in the time he was out there. Now, the fouls is kind of being overblown because like 2 of them were offensive fouls. So it's not like he's just fouling everyone on defense. Like 2 of them were offensive fouls. One on Grant. They might have been both on Grant Williams. One with an illegal screen and then one with a little elbow trying to get post position.
By Grant Williams.
I think the foul issue is kind of being overstated. And that's also the turnover issue being overstated because those offensive fouls went down as turnovers. So 2 of his fouls and 2 of his turnovers were the same play. So I think people are kind of overstating that. In the fourth quarter, you saw what Wemby can do. Now, I don't want to see that many threes. I don't think he's going to go. Technically, he was 4 for 6 because another one he made didn't count because of someone else's illegal screen. But I don't think he's that consistent from 3 yet. But if he is, very nice. And I think he can be a very good player for them this year, especially with what he brings defensively. Now, that's all the games I watched. I didn't watch any of the other games. I'm disappointed I didn't get to see what Shea did because I saw he had like 30 and 10.
Hey, whoa. You don't got to bring that up, dog.
But it's unfortunate.
You and Damo ready to say something to me today about Jordan Poole and the Wizards. Now, if Jordan Poole would have went out and dropped 30 and still lost.
I didn't watch the game.
Hold on, Mons. Hold on. Let me finish. Y'all would have said, you and Damo would have set up here and said it don't matter because he was in a losing effort. So let me rewind to what you said about Detroit. I don't give a damn what Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey did last night. Them sorry-ass bums do what they always do. They lost, sucker.
Are you seriously about to sit here and make up a hypothetical reason to dismiss?
You're mad at me for something that I didn't even come close to implying. I literally said I'm only going to speak about the games I watched. He's trying to argue against something he never even came close to saying.
He made up a reason to argue.
He said if Jordan Poole played well, which I don't know and he lost, we would have said it didn't matter. So 2 things that we don't even know about, he used as a reason to be mad at. That is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
I swear to God,
I didn't even watch the Wizards game. I don't even know what happened. I don't know how Jordan Poole played. I didn't even make a comment on Jordan Poole. You just wanted to say something to disagree.
If you come in here today and you do one thing, I promise you I won't say nothing else to you. If you come in here and you get down on your knees and you give Russell Westbrook, you're supposed to give him. If you give Russell Westbrook the respect, because I told you, hoes, he's gonna lead the league in assists.
He said Russell played well.
Hey, Chris, you should probably rewind the show. Rewind the show. The first words to come out of my mouth was how well Russ played, how wrong I was about Russ. That's the first thing I said when we did what was supposed to be 3 to 4 minute monologues, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Each of us was supposed to have one. Ron let me go first. For all the people that didn't see what I said, rewind the tape. The first words to come out of my mouth before any agendas were pushed was the fact that Russell Westbrook proved me wrong. I loved what I seen from him. I liked how he was playing. I liked the energy. That's cool. I literally said that.
So Damo, what you're saying is that you already got on your knees already. That's all you've been done.
Yo, all right, listen, Shiloh, you got bigger. You literally way bigger problem. You got bigger issues.
Speaking of which,
on the subject of questions,
you don't want these issues over here, Shiloh.
Not only does he not want these issues, Shiloh, first and foremost, you a guest in his house. Number two, you ate and you didn't even pay for your food. You shouldn't even be talking until somebody talks to you. Unbelievable.
Pay for what?
Unbelievable.
You got a $500 dash for. You got a $500.
Unbelievable.
Oh, not we saw
let me tell you what. Let me tell you what my dude did. My dude got his food right. My dude got his food, and then he called the restaurant and said they never brought it, and then he in the back eating it. That's what he did.
Wow.
That's what you did, Shiloh.
That's what he did. Where my DoorDash account at?
That's all right, Shiloh.
That's what he did.
Try that right now.
That's what he did. He called up the restaurant and said, yo, sandwich spot. I didn't get my sandwich. Meanwhile, he in the back eating it. That's what he's doing.
So from what I'm hearing is I'm supposed to pay a bet, even though the bet clearly said
you lost,
Shiloh. Come on, please. Don't go through this again, Shiloh. I do not handle this shit.
Cut the shit, Shiloh. You lost.
No, chill. You cut this shit because I know
cut the shit, Shiloh. You lost. This is bullshit, yo.
I know that's a man.
No. It ain't got nothing to do with my man. You lost the bet, B. We had a bet and you lost.
I'm mad at my word. If I lose a bet, I pay a bet. The bet obviously was if Dame went to the Heat, chill. You know this, I know this. Again, and the rest of your mans, but the bet clearly said, listen, I say there's no more after this. The bet was clearly if Dame, I'm saying it again, if Dame went to the fucking Heat, then the bet was on. He didn't go to the Heat, meaning the bet is voided. This is my last time speaking on it. I'm a man of my word. If I lose a bet, I pay a bet.
Let's do that.
Hold on, wait, Damo. I want to say this to Damo real quick though. Hey, Damo, I know you said you didn't want the apology, but I'm still gonna give it to you because Tyler Hero is not better than Austin Reeves, and you literally said if Tyler Hero did not score, what value would he bring to a game? That motherfucker shot 7 for 24 and didn't bring no value to the game in no other way. He ain't that dude. Tyler Hero, Tyler
Zero. He got a couple steals. Tyler Hero got a couple steals.
No, Tyler Zero.
So did Austin Reeves.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think he's better than Reeves.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth as people before I start talking about Zach LaVine.
I want to hear.
Yo, fellas. Right quick. Shiloh, talk to us. Hey, whatever you need to get off based on these opening games. What you got to say? What's your take on everything?
I don't like
or on something specifically
like everyone else does. That's the thing. I could go based on what I saw. I seen the televised games. I seen a little bit of the Hornets and Hawks game and the Cavs and Nets game. From the Boston Knicks game, the Boston defense looks amazing. How they do on paper. Jaylen Brown could hit a shot to save his life. JT is still back on JT things. The one thing that did scare me about that game though is how many minutes Kristaps played to make up for the fact that they don't really have back center or big man depth, but he played amazing nonetheless. Jaylen Brown could have been found. He messed up my parlay. The Mavs and Spurs game. I like how Derek Lively took away all this shine from Wemby and did this thing. Like I think someone said, Luka finally has a lob threat that's perfect for the pick and roll. For him and Kyrie could do the same thing, but Luka and Derek Lively's pick and roll is going to be disgusting. Wemby played good, even though he was in foul trouble. When he was on the court, his defense was shown there. I like how he came in that fourth quarter and started showing what he could have done if he was on the court for longer. The Spurs do look like a fun team to watch. Besides this Wemby, Vassell's looking good. The Trae Jones on the bench. I don't know why he's on the bench. I need him to start for point guard again. That's it. That's it. Really, some little highlights. Oh, and Trae Young still sucks. Trae Young still.
I want some of the fourth quarter of that game. Trae Young, all that Trae Young. I'm not saying Trae Young sucks. Better than Tatum.
I'm being overexaggerated, but this.
But he barely touched the rim on about 6 threes that I watched.
He shoots 9. He shot 9.
I'm not hearing it, bro. I'm not giving him a cop out. What the hell is wrong with this, bro? I'm trying to give you a cop out against the Hornets, not even against a good defense. Against the Charlotte Hornets, you are sitting here still shot chucking, not even hitting the rim.
What happened?
What is wrong with you? I
liked him that much, but he's
this is the stamp you're supposed to be on. Trae, you better not continue this. You got a week. You have a week and a half to sit here and get this in line. If not,
why are we sitting here talking about a dude who has consistently since he touched the league killed the league, and now you're talking about you got a week and a half from out.
We're in year 6 now with him now, Ron.
We're not in year 6. We're not in year 6. We're in year 4.
No, wrong. He came in with Luka.
Or is it 5?
So he
came in with Luka. Luka's not in the 6 years.
Okay, so we're in year 5. We're in.
God damn it.
Yeah, so this is year 6.
No, it's year 5, bro. It's year 5.
18, 19, this year 6 because Zion is in year 5, ain't he?
22, 23.
This is year 6. Oh, that's right. We're in year 6, Ron. And we're in year 6, and we're still talking about the same thing. His shot selection is what throws this unit off. His shot selection is what screws this unit up. Ron, this dude took 9 threes last night. He missed 8 of them. He's shooting threes in transition. Not only is he shooting threes in transition, they designed plays for him to shoot threes. He's thinking shooting threes 2 and 3 feet behind the 3-point line. It's going to be more than 3. No, it's not. He throws that unit off defensively because of his shot chucking, not just from the long ball line, but overall. Overall, this is who this dude is, man.
Contested middies.
Chill. This is who this guy is.
He gets every coach fired. He gets every single coach fired because somehow it's not working. But it's like, bro,
it's really him.
It's really him. If we're gonna be real, it's really him. Like it's ridiculous.
Lloyd Pierce just wasn't that good. The first coach just wasn't that good. Now Nate McMillan, sure, whatever conversation we're gonna have, that's cool. And now Quinn Snyder's here.
It's a common denominator. It's a common denominator that you got coaches in and out,
right? Or has he had 4?
3 coaches in 6 years is crazy.
Lloyd Pierce just wasn't a very good coach. If you
how do we know that? Mars, he was there for 5 minutes. We don't even know how good of a coach he was.
It took me 2 seconds to see Steven Silas wasn't good. So Lloyd Pierce wasn't very good. I think a lot of Atlanta fans would tell you Lloyd Pierce wasn't a very good coach. Nate McMillan, sure, you can say Nate McMillan maybe was wrongfully fired. Cool. And now he's on Quinn Snyder. To say that he's just getting coaches fired left and right, I just don't think that's true.
3 times in 6 years is left and right, Mars. What are you talking about?
He's not the only one that's played with 3 coaches in 6 years. Come on, man. Like, let's stop.
What has changed? What have changed?
I bet you Quinn Snyder gonna get fired too.
What has changed?
Cool. And also,
you have 3 coaches. You have 3 coaches in 6 years, Mars.
What has changed with this team? They literally been doing the same thing with the same problem.
They're getting fired because
I'm saying Trae Young isn't just getting coaches fired.
They're getting fired. They're getting fired because the team. They're getting fired because of what the expectations of the Hawks that they're not meeting. That Trae's are playing a part in, Mars. Like, use common sense for once, please. If he's not playing up to standard of what he needs to be, and they're gonna sit here and not blame him and blame the coaches, that's his actions getting that coach fired, Mars.
He's in a really good situation.
So now because the Hawks aren't as successful as they should be, when the reason we're holding them to the standard of success is because Trae Young got them to the conference finals. So now
they've been living off that conference.
You know I don't say that. Argue that with somebody else. Argue that with somebody else. Now you know I don't. Argue that with somebody else. I talk all the time that Trae Young wasn't that great in that postseason run. So you know that shit with somebody else. Don't do that with me. Don't do that with me. We're talking. We're talking.
And they were just terrible. So explain to me how Trae Young got Lloyd Pierce fired.
Because in 2021, back when Trae was shot chucking again, they sit here and started season 14 and 20, and even John Collins had an issue with this, with his decision making. That decision making plays a part in them struggling. Mars, he takes accountability and shot selection isn't his fault.
No. What I'm saying is, like, I understand the Nate McMillan one, but like the other one, that's unless. I can't agree with that part though. Like the fact that Trae isn't playing, the Hawks aren't playing up to their standards, and that's why the coach got fired. Well, that's on the coach. I mean, coach got coach. But Nate McMillan, Nate McMillan, that's on Trae Young. That's on Trae Young.
No, actually, I disagree. I actually agree with Dub because it is the coach's fault when your point guard, who's the extension of the coach, is making bad decisions on shot selection and only really passing to get assists. When you notice,
coach got a coach,
but coach ain't saying nothing.
Trae Young in that time span was doing the same stuff he was doing, and guess what? They were struggling because they don't need him to play like that to win games. They need him to play better than that. When he's having games shooting 5 for 19, I'm looking at right now 6 for 16, 7 for 21. It's kind of hard to win games when your best player keeps shot chucking like that.
And it'd be bad shots.
So then how did they start winning games when Nate McMillan came in?
Because all of a sudden,
well, first of all, the roster got better. We can start there.
Roster got better, and he started making shit. And he started making shots.
If that's the case, that's the GM's fault. That's the GM's fault. Then not Trae Young's fault.
23, how his efficiency went down.
Trae Young doesn't
they got better players and they got better defensively. That's why they made
okay. So they got better defensively. So one would say that they got a better coach, right?
Yes.
So why are we acting like Lloyd Pierce getting fired is Trae Young's fault?
We're saying that he plays a part in it. You're not listening again. He plays a part.
He definitely plays a part in it. Everybody plays a part in winning and losing.
He plays a part in that, and he gets a line share of that credit, bars.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's dumb. Whatever. Cool.
Okay, you think it's dumb.
Everybody plays a part in this. My thing is, this is what I don't like from you guys. This is what I hate from everybody up here. When he plays good and they win, no flowers. When he plays bad and they lose, shit on him. He's terrible. Get him out the league. Chill. Hold on. I've never heard none of you niggas come up here and ever give Trae any love. That is not true, Ron. Ever. Besides Mars, nobody. Hold on. Everybody got 2 or 3 minutes. Everybody got 2 or 3 minutes. I wasn't even going to talk about Trae today, but I will talk about Trae today because you guys want to bring up certain things, so let's talk about it. You know who else shot a bunch of threes and was inefficient last night? Zach LaVine shot a bunch of threes and was inefficient last night. You know who else did? Malik Monk, Bob. You know who else did? Eric Gordon went 2 for 9. Porter Jr. went 2 for 9. Time out. Let me finish. Jaylen, sit back. But you know the thing about all these guys that I just named? They're all shooters. So so their coach and their other teammates are going to let them come back and shoot 9 threes again tomorrow because they're shooters. Tomorrow, Trae has the ability to go 6 for 9 from the 3-point line, so he's going to continue to shoot. Does he shoot bad shots? Yes. Is that who he is in year 6? Yes. Do you have to live with it? Yes, because when he goes into Boston and puts 35 and 15 on Boston and they win a playoff game in Boston, don't nobody say that. Who else has more responsibility to lead their team, to put their team on his little ass back than Trae Young? I'll wait. Who has more responsibility? Who has more responsibility to carry their playoff team than Trae? I'll wait.
The issue is, Ron. The issue is,
well, Luka got Kyrie now, so it's not the same thing. Luka has Kyrie now, so it's not the same thing.
That's number one.
And I'm glad you brought that up, SB, because I was going to get there. Nobody said nothing about DeJounte because he went 3 for 14 last night, didn't even score double-digit points, went 0 for 3 from the 3-point line, shot 21%, was minus 15, defense was looking shaky, and DeJounte, my man. Hey, DeJounte grew up under me. That's my man. I don't want to come up here and shit on DeJounte. But let's keep it consistent. How is Trae supposed to carry a team when his second best player does nothing? Clint Capella, Sadiq Bey, DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich came off the bench, didn't give you nothing. Jaylen Johnson, he should be starting. I think he deserves a bigger role. He had a good game. But other than that, what is Trae? Like we talk about Trae like he's supposed to just do godly things.
It's not godly
things. With a terrible squad.
No, hold on. My bad, too, because I just want these numbers out here, and then you got it. But when the time frame was in 2021, when that coach got fired, lo and behold, Trae Young was 26, 41 from the field, and 36 from 3, averaging 4 turnovers, right? He played a part in that. The thing we want from Trae Young is to just play some winning basketball and stop shot chucking and actually use some IQ. That's it. That's something that his opponent in Luka Doncic does at a very high level that Trae Young.
That's the point. You guys keep trying to compare him to Luka Doncic. That is the issue.
That's
the issue.
He has the skill. Ron. He has the skill set to be one of the best point guards in the league. But
he is. You don't got the skill set. He is.
Bad shots and put his team in bad positions with them badass 40-foot.
All right. Okay. Now check me out, SB. Because like how I keep saying, Trae, you guys got to understand the game. Trae's your height. He can't do the things that Luka does. He has to shoot deep threes. He has to shoot.
Cop out. No, Ron. No. That is a
threes.
cop out. That's number one. Number two, the guys you brought up, Malik Monk. The other guy that you brought up. Who was the other guy that you brought up? You said
I brought up Malik Monk. I brought up Aaron Gordon. I brought up Michael Porter Jr.
And what these guys are not, number one, they're not primary ball handlers. Number two,
they're getting easier shots.
They don't, which means that they should be more efficient. Trae, on the other hand, who is the primary ball handler, who's the facilitator of the offense, is in charge of everybody else scoring. When he's shooting the way he's shooting, he throws the offense off completely. We can go to somebody else if Eric Gordon ain't scoring. We could go to somebody else if Malik Monk ain't scoring. When Trae Young is shooting the basketball like he's shooting as the primary ball handler, who else are we going to go to?
I've never heard this energy kept for Damian Lillard. No, one time in my life, but wow.
What the hell does Damian Lillard have to do?
Damian Lillard does this every single year in the postseason,
every episode.
And all I've ever heard is that he doesn't have enough help. Trae Young shoots shots. When Lloyd Pierce was on the team, we knew Trae Young was the only one who could handle the ball on that team. In 2022, before they got DeJounte Murray and he got blitzed by Miami, we knew Trae Young was the only one who could handle the ball on that team. Right. And all we did was talk about how Trae Young takes bad shots. Trae Young gets turnovers. Trae Young doesn't do this. Trae Young doesn't do that. Blah, blah, blah. Like every single time Damian Lillard is in the playoffs, doing this same thing, taking these deep threes, being inefficient against these great defenses. Because he has no help, no one's blaming him. No one blames Damian Lillard.
You just said it right there. You literally just said it right there. It's a difference between struggling. It's a difference. It's a difference. It's a difference between. Watch this, Mars. He's cooking himself. He's cooking himself. And you sit here and when you highlight it and talk about Damian Lillard facing great defenses in the playoffs, it's different from Trae Young shot chucking in the regular season, Mars. Stop. Just stop. You're reaching for no reason.
Cool. The reason I'm saying this, because anyone who has watched anyone who has watched Atlanta play, especially before DeJounte Murray, because I'm still on this Lloyd Pierce getting fired thing, blaming Trae Young for any part of it. Blaming Trae Young for a team where he's the only one making every single decision and expecting him to be more efficient than he is when shooting 37% from three is good efficiency. Shooting 42% from the field or 43, whatever he was, when you're shooting 7 threes a game is not bad efficiency. Getting to the free throw line 8-9 times a game is not bad efficiency.
It was 6.
Getting 4 turnovers a game when you are the one making every decision on offense is not something that can be changed. No one's going to average 2 or 3 turnovers other than maybe Chris Paul or John Stockton when they have that large of an offensive load. No one else in NBA history is doing that. They're all getting 4 turnovers. Go look at how many turnovers Luka Doncic puts up. Go look at how many turnovers James Harden puts up. Go look at how many turnovers Russell Westbrook puts up. They all get turnovers when they have that large of an offensive load. But here we are blaming Trae Young for inefficiencies when the whole defense is loading up on him. We're blaming Trae Young for inefficiencies when he has an offensive coach who does nothing but put him on the ball because he's the only one who can handle the ball. You want Kevin Huerter to handle the ball? You want Bogdanovich to handle the ball? You want Sadiq Bey to handle the ball? You're not going to take these responsibilities. DeJounte Murray now is there.
These are all valid facts.
Murray's not the most consistent ball handler in the world. So they use him off the ball too. The problem is you're asking Trae Young to do things at a size at 6'1" and lead the whole offense when he's not great around the rim. You know why? Because he has to finish above 7-foot human beings, relying on floaters and touch. He's not Ja Morant where he can just jump over people. So what he has to do is get to the line, which he does. Guess how many free throws he shot last night? 15. 15 free throws.
It's the same dude that criticizes Allen Iverson. What are we talking about? This is the same dude. Like this, your boss is just full of shit right now. This is the same dude that criticizes Allen Iverson. He's the same dude that criticizes Damian Lillard. This is the same dude that criticizes all of these guys. He don't get people. This is what Mark says. He don't get people the height tax because he cooks Allen Iverson because of that said height. Don't give me this height. No. Stop. You had your moment to talk. You had your moment to talk. You had your moment to talk, sir. You can't sit here. You can't sit here and provide all these cop-outs that you don't sit here and provide for other players. That's a lie, Mars. We have been on this show. We have been on the show cooking Allen Iverson.
because it's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Keep going, Mars.
Hold up, right quick, SB. Hold on, let him finish it. You got it next, SB.
I'm not saying it's okay because clearly Dub seems to think this is your excuses. I'm not saying it's fine for Trae Young to be a below average finisher. No, it would be better if he was a good finisher. I can also understand that he is a worse finisher because of his lack of size. The same reason I can understand why people are worse defenders because they're too small, or why bigs struggle on the perimeter defensively because you're not meant to move your feet that well. It doesn't change the fact that it's a negative against them. I'm not saying Trae Young gets a pass for being a bad finisher or below average finisher. It's a clear negative in this game, and it's valid to point it out. But to act like we don't understand why he's less efficient than a lot of other guards is stupid. He's shooting threes because he can't get to the rim with the same routine as a guy like Ja Morant. He gets to the free throw line as a way to mitigate that.
So stupid. It's getting stupid. It's so stupid. I swear to God, you're being an idiot. You're being an idiot. Because I'm gonna use the same reasoning. Because of that. Because of these disadvantages he has, Mars. That's why he cannot be on that level. We can acknowledge him having those flaws physically, and the fact we're talking about his height and finishing everything because of his disadvantage physically. That is why he is bad. We understand that. The issue is with Trae Young and with Ron and other people putting him on this level. When we sit here and acknowledge the fact he's shot chucking, and if you want to provide reasonings for that, go ahead, you can. At the end of the day, the man is an inefficient player because of that. That could be because of his size or his offensive responsibility. That's fine. At the end of the day, his inefficiencies plays a part in them losing games. His inefficiency plays a part in them struggling. His inefficiencies, blame it on size or whatever. At the end of the day, these are inefficiencies in his game that we need to bring up. And your best player in Trae Young needs to find a way to get around that. If not, he's not a number one. Simple.
I've never said Trae Young's a number one.
I'm not saying you are, Mars.
That's why you said what I said is wrong. I'm not making
what people want. What people no. You said us not knowing what you said us not knowing. Yes,
he has. There's a reason for that, and then blaming him for not being the standard of guys like Ron holding him to. For the reasons I'm simply explaining.
You do the same thing. This guy's annoying. So he does the same. Mars literally does the same exact thing. He gets mad at. He gets mad. Watch this. He gets mad. This is annoying as hell. He literally gets mad.
Yo, y'all gotta stop yelling over each other.
Ron, this is annoying. Mars literally does the same. This is why you really you and Ticket is really the same exact person. If you just don't want to admit it. But at the end of the day, you do the same exact thing to people. And credit when people hold them to a standard, you can't wait to tear them down. As because you think that they're not that good, and you do it every single time.
My question with you, Mars. My question with you, Mars. You said,
Mars. Hold up. Go ahead, chill. SB, I got you next.
Make up accusation. I asked about.
Move out the way.
When we make up an accusation, that could go over people's heads. Mars, my question to you is that you said that Trae Young's the reason why he can't finish around the rim is his inability to finish around the rim is because of his size. Is that the only place he can play? Is it either the long ball line or at the rim?
He plays in the mid range.
Okay, my question was this though, right? So everything that you said,
but the whole plays in the mid range a lot more than damn near every other point guard in the league.
He absolutely does.
Right, but
what else you want him to do?
You brought up him being at the rim. Well, he doesn't have to play at the rim as much.
That's where the most efficient spots on the floor are, Chill. The three in the rim.
And here's the problem.
Guess what he has to do? He has to shoot threes.
No, that he does not have to shoot the long ball, Mars.
Then you don't understand efficiency.
I do understand efficiency, Mars. Let me tell you why I understand efficiency. The reason why I understand efficiency is because when you play in the mid-range opens up your game even more because now big guys swing. This is the point that I'm making. Big guys, small forwards, they have to come away from the rim. The fact that he's small, those guys are away from the rim, which means it's less difficult. There's not as much big guys at the rim. Why? Because he's efficient in the mid-range. Now, when he moves out to the long ball line, because he started to stick to three, now those guys come out even more. Right? Those guys come out even more, which means that the lane is even wider open, which means that now he should play in the mid-range more. He should play in the mid-post more. But instead, you're telling me, I'm talking about the mid-post like 10 to 12 feet. But I'm talking about when he gets to the rim. But you're telling me that because he doesn't play at the rim and he's not efficient at the rim, it's because he's small. That's not it, Mars. The reason why he's not efficient is because he shoots bad shots. That's not it.
Okay, cool. Trae Young plays in the mid-range more than Steph Curry, Damian Lillard. What other elite point guards in there? Tyrese Halliburton, LaMelo Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Can you keep naming elite point guards? I promise you, he's in the mid-range more
Russell
than
Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook. Not Devin, but not Luka. No, Luka.
Fox.
De'Aaron Fox. No. De'Aaron Fox. No. So the point guards who are in the mid-range more than him: Kyrie, De'Aaron Fox, Jalen Brunson.
Right.
Devin Booker's
Devin Booker's a 2.
Devin
Booker's a 2.
If Shea's a point guard, Shea 2.
You think Shea is a point guard?
Those are the point guards who are in the mid-range more than him. Trae Young is in the mid-range.
I can tell how he was
in the mid-range more than a lot of these point guards. And he shoots very well from the mid-range.
Right.
The problem is, even if he draws the big out the paint, guess what other limitation he has? He can't play around that type of length because of his size. He can't pass over the top. He can't make those passes. If he gets trapped in a double team from a pick and roll, guess what? He can't make those passes either.
Him and Chris Paul are the same size.
No, they're not.
How much bigger is Chris Paul than Trae Young?
Cool, Chris Paul fine, and Chris Paul, when he operates in the pick and roll, he has a lot more poise. And if you want to say Trae Young needs to be more poised, I agree. Cool. I'm not arguing that Trae Young is a number one option and is on the same level as Luka Doncic, like Ron has argued. Because anyone who's been on the show when Ron has done that, I've disagreed. All I'm saying is we are harping on the flaws of Trae Young, and the whole issue I've had is blaming him for these coaches being fired when he's been asked and he's been forced into this role of someone who has to carry a whole offense. As you could see, if you watch the Atlanta Hawks from his rookie year to 2021, he was someone who had to carry the burden of an offense. And due to the limitations in his game that I've outlined, and everyone here seems to agree with, Dub seems to agree with, and is getting mad at me when we're on the same page. We seem to agree with the flaws in his game. I'm simply saying he's going to be inefficient and get turnovers if you put the whole offensive burden on him due to the flaws he has. If he can't finish around the rim consistently,
let me ask you.
Hold on, it's on SB next.
Threes in order to maintain efficiency. Because anyone who understands efficiency, guess where the most efficient parts of the floor are? The 3 and the rim. If Trae Young can't consistently get to the rim and finish at a high level, he has to shoot 3s to maintain efficiency. If he shoots 44% from mid-range, which is around what he does, and mainly shoots mid-range jump shots, he's still going to be inefficient. That's going to be an inefficient player. It might work. It's
and why, Mars? Why?
Because the way the NBA works, 0.88 points per possession, which is what 44% from mid-range is negative efficiency. Very bad efficiency. Most hardcore offenses are getting a point per possession. So no matter what we do, Trae Young has to get to the line and he has to get 3s because he's going to be inefficient otherwise. You can't justify shooting a bunch of mid-range shots and nothing else and trying to be efficient unless you shoot Kevin Durant numbers.
So essentially what you're saying, Mars. So essentially what you're telling us, Mars, is the stuff that he does bad, the stuff that he's not very good at, he has to keep doing that. That's what you're telling us.
As long as you put him in a situation where he has to carry an offense, this is what you're going to see. As long as he is asked to be the best offensive player on the floor, you're going to see inefficiency. All
right, SB, hold on, SB, go ahead. Re-ask your question. Go ahead.
So the whole purpose of I know everybody's like, damn, SB just sent a super chat this one, y'all hilarious. But the whole point of what I'm saying that your argument was with the coaches that saying that he had all the burden of offense and he got to be the primary ball handler. They literally went and got DeJounte Murray to be the secondary ball handler to take the burden off in the offense. He has not done shit different. He literally plays the exact same. So what is your excuse for that?
That's not true.
What is your excuse for that?
That's not true. He's playing off the ball now more than ever. That's not true.
He's still inefficient.
And I know you were watching the Bulls game, so I don't even blame you. You were watching the Bulls game, so I know you didn't watch the game last night. I'm not mad.
Did you watch the whole game?
No, I didn't watch the whole game. I don't blame you because I watched them in the preseason. I watched them when they got Prince Snyder last year. He's playing off, and every Atlanta Hawks fan in this chat or anyone you could go talk to them, they know when Quinn Snyder came in, he was off the ball 10 times more than he was the whole other portions of his career. With Nate McMillan, with Lloyd Pierce, he was off the ball 10,000 times more. He's playing off the ball more now with DeJounte Murray. That is something that they have implemented to get Trae Young easier looks. Now, why was he inefficient last night? Probably the same reason I think Steph Curry was inefficient. The same reason I think Anthony Edwards was inefficient. The same reason Zach LaVine was inefficient. The same reason a bunch of these perimeter scoring guards are inefficient opening night of the season. They probably haven't got their legs underneath them yet. And that's why Trae Young missed about 19 threes short. I think when he gets into full season form, he won't shoot. What did he shoot? 12% from three.
Or you just have a bad game.
He might shoot
or you just have a bad game. We know Trae is streaky. Everybody knows Trae is streaky.
How I know.
Trae's good. Hold up right quick, Dub. Hold up right quick. Trae's good to have a game like this. And now watch. I want you guys to keep the same fucking energy when they play against the New York Knicks tomorrow night.
Cool.
In Atlanta. Now when he has 30 and 12, I want everybody to come up here and say, hey, Trae had a good game. Say, hey, look, say, hey, no, acknowledge Ron and Mars and say Trae Young had a good game. And don't talk about his flaws. Talk about his strengths. Come up here and say he shot the ball good. Come up here and say he had a good floater. Come up here and say he play make the good.
LeBron, Mars.
What's up?
Mars just likes hearing himself talk. Number one. Number two. Just because he needs to shoot threes doesn't mean he needs to be taking threes right off of a pick and roll with the defender right on his back. That's a bad shot. Just pulling up 30 and 40 feet. Right. I can understand he needs to take threes to be efficient, but even the threes in which he takes are bad threes to take at the end of the day. That's what we're inexcusing, Mars. You're trying to justify this when we're saying no. We can understand he does need to shoot some threes, but some of the threes and even which he takes are bad and terrible threes, Mars. Acknowledge that and take that L. And I know one said that Trae Young was the main reason. We're saying he deserves a lion's share of credit for these coaches getting fired. It's not an accident that a lot of these coaches that they keep going in and out of these coaches. Well, it's not an accident or coincidence that Trae Young being the best player of this team, that these coaches are in and out. And it's not a coincidence that every time and when they're struggling, that when Trae Young is struggling specifically, that said coach gets put under the limelight.
Question.
It's not a coincidence.
For you and everybody up here who wants to answer. Over the last 4 years, can anybody give me, I swear, any player in the NBA, any player that can do more with these Hawks rosters than what Trae Young has done? I know you guys keep bringing up DeJounte Murray. Who in their right mind in the National Basketball Association wins with DeJounte Murray as their second best player?
Okay, so
I'll wait.
Luka gets it further. That's one. Luka 100%. Okay, I think if you put Stephen Curry, that's two. That's another guy who's going to maximize this roster probably more. I think even LeBron James the past 4 years is going to maximize this roster more. Those Jokic, that's four.
Cade Cunningham. If I'm getting that Cade from last night,
that's four I can think of. After that, four.
Look, I like the Hawks.
No. Wait. More, say that again. Say that again.
Jaylen, you just named 4 of the 10 best players in the
world. No, look, I'm with you. Look, I 100%. I get what you're saying.
I'm going over y'all head, but come on, man. Let's keep it pushing. It's way over you guys' head. It's way over you guys' head. It's way over your head.
Go ahead, I don't know if we can name 5 point guards better than Trae Young. So let's stop talking like Trae Young is a scrub.
Exactly.
Okay? Let's stop talking like Trae Young is an average point guard. Because no, he ain't. I think the last 4 years he averaged like what, 28 and 10, something like that, 28, 29 and 9. So it's not like that this dude can't play. That's not the problem. The problem is that his shot selection throws his unit off. That's the problem.
What unit, Chill?
What do you mean? What
is the unit? That's what I keep trying to figure out. Clint Capella, Sadiq Bey, DeAndre Jordan, DeJounte Murray. What is the unit?
Last I checked,
what's the unit?
James Harden won 65 games with Clint Capella. Just so we clear.
Who else?
Let's see. Who else was on that crew? Trevor Ariza, PJ Tucker.
Did Shea have a better unit than Trae Young?
When?
Last year.
Last season.
I would say so.
I mean,
it's a reason why everybody's hyping OKC right now. It's a reason why Fluid had him number 7 on his list.
23 Atlanta Hawks.
Partially because Chet's back.
DeJounte, John Collins.
You have players. You could bring up Shea. You could bring up even Dame when he didn't have that great of pieces as well. You could bring up Luka. You could bring up some other players. I just can't remember right now. Where even them not being in a great crew, they're still not being that inefficient, bro. So I'm not hearing this, oh, look at the team around him. Shit don't make no fucking sense when you got a Shea who's younger than him, still not playing that bad. So it doesn't, and nobody,
if you took your favorite player in the whole wide world, Jimmy Butler, put him on his team, I swear to God, they wouldn't make the playoffs. I swear. I put that on everything I love. They wouldn't make the playoffs.
To Chilltown's point.
They would be contending with the Pistons, the Spurs, and the Wizards. With Jimmy Butler as their number one option.
To Chilltown's point,
they would be.
To Chilltown's point, Ron. the names of which we're bringing up, these are players better than him, but we're not saying that Trae Young is not a top 15 caliber player, right? So of course the players in which you're going to hear are guys in the top 10 to top 15. So you saying, oh, look at who you're naming, doesn't make no fucking sense. He's in that tier. This is what's keeping him from that level. And that's the issue.
Like, Trae Young is not a good player. He's an all-pro.
Trae Young fan or Trae Young hater. Not calling you guys Trae Young haters, by the way. I'm just saying, I don't think anyone disagrees with Trae Young's shot selection being bad.
It's terrible.
No one disagrees with that. The problem seems to be arising where me and Ron seem to have the disconnect with you guys is we understand if you have the ball in your hands the whole game and are asked to initiate every single action, you are going to be less efficient than someone who doesn't have to do that. That's
a fair point. That's hard.
I'm not saying Trae Young. I'm not saying Trae Young.
Last season you say he was playing off ball, right? Last season he played off ball. He was still inefficient
with Quinn Snyder.
And he was still inefficient. He was actually more than inefficient than he was the year before.
How did his efficiency look when Quinn Snyder came in?
Better, yeah.
Because you were quick to bring out the efficiency with the 30 games where Chris.
No,
how did he look
better?
With
It looked better, and you want to know why it looked better, Mars? I think the fact that Quinn Snyder did play point guard, I think that helps.
Sure, whatever the reason it helps. Whatever the reason it helped, sure. The point is, Trae Young didn't get Quinn Snyder until like the last third of the season,
right?
And I'm pretty sure his efficiency went up from the first two,
and it's not like Quinn
to the last third because, and it took a while for them to actually get introduced and actually get right. And then when they did, I'm pretty sure Trae Young was more efficient from three. I'm pretty sure his shot attempts went down. I might be wrong about that. But
and why is that, Mars?
And
why is that, Mars? Like you said,
because when you get adequate offensive coaching like Quinn Snyder, who's been a good offensive coach, you are going to see Trae Young more optimized. Now, he's never going to be 48% from the field, 39% from three. He's never going to do that. But can you get 44 and 37? Yes, and that's probably what he will max out as. He's never going to be tremendously efficient. So you have to take the negatives. He's going to take ill-advised shots sometimes. He's never going to be a great finisher around the rim. But guess what? You also have a top 6 passer in the NBA. You have one of the best pick and roll players in the NBA. You have one of the better shooters in the NBA. You have to balance out the negatives with the positives. You find people who can hide the negatives and find people who can amplify the positives. That's what they are in the process.
For fact check purposes,
that's a fair point.
For fact check purposes, the games in which Quinn Snyder was the coach, he was 24 on 43 and 35. So again, it's still relatively the same. Marge is just chatting again. Whatever. Go ahead.
Damo, the people want to hear you talk.
Yeah, I could care less about y'all overreacting to Trae Young. Why are we not talking about Cade and Jaylen Duren? That's all I want to talk about right now. Like genuinely, this summer I've been called all types of crazies and whatever for the fact that I was trying to tell y'all that the best duo in Detroit was Cade and Jaylen Duren, and I was told niggas who didn't even play last night, niggas who couldn't even touch the court, we're gonna not only play on the same level but start over. My God, I was told niggas that can't even get on the court on this team because the coach is a terrorist. I will say that. I need to push the agenda that Monty Williams is a terrorist. You know I'm on terrorist watch all season for the NBA. Y'all talk about Trae Young and his inefficiencies because he's a short person. Come on, people. It's Trae Young in 2 weeks when he's playing great. Again, I'll move on. Y'all not gonna say nothing. So let's stop. Let's realize who Trae Young is.
Hold on. With Trae Young, though, I just want to say with Trae Young, though, I think the only disconnect we have here is what conversation to put him in. So when we're comparing Trae Young to the Lukas, the Steph Currys, the Jokic, Giannis, that caliber player, I think that's crazy with Trae Young. But that next tier, I think that's where Trae Young belongs. That's the disconnect. You guys
crazy? He had the skill set to be one of the best point guards in the
league. This is crazy.
He's one of the best point guards in the league. He's just not the best. He's not Steph or Luka.
I just think
what's crazy is there's a conversation with Luka in it, and y'all keep trying to put him in that conversation. He's not. Listen, Cade Cunningham is amazing and might need to be in that conversation. That's what we really need to talk about. I'm not letting this slide. Jaylen Duren is genuinely, like I said, going to be a top 15, maybe top 10 center in the NBA this year. I said that this offseason. Everyone said I was crazy. They didn't see it. Did y'all see it last? Ron, did you watch the Pistons? Did you watch
I actually didn't. I didn't. I know you didn't.
I
didn't watch the whole thing. I seen the highlight though. I wouldn't seen the highlight. Yeah. I seen Cade. He looked nice. He looked nice.
It's crazy that you call him a terrorist. You do know that Detroit was down 20 in the second half and they cut the lead. They only lost by a bucket. It's crazy that you call him a terrorist.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The only reason why I'm calling him a terrorist is because I don't see the vision with the lineups that he's putting out there. And if you know me, Chill, a quick way for me to call you a terrorist is if your lineup management is awful. And I think the lineup management for this team is awful. I get the defense, like Mars was talking about for Killian Hayes, was something that was important. But with a men out there playing that great of defense, I'm sorry, I keep getting mixed up.
Okay,
with a Sore out there playing that great of defense, I think you could have sacrificed putting Jaylen Ivey on the court with Cade Cunningham, or experimented more with Cade being at the 3 or something. Put Thompson at the 2, Cade at the 3, and have Ivy run the 1. Do anything. But to have Isaiah Stewart on the court with Jalen Duren for as much as they were on the court together is a crime. I don't think the shooting is fake. I think Isaiah Stewart has been working on that jumper, and as long as he's hitting, I'm believing in it. But there's no reason him and Jalen Duren should be on the court together. They need to start Marvin Bagley, and they need to bring Wiseman off the bench with Isaiah Stewart. That looks way better in my opinion.
Now remember,
way too many forwards playing. This is crazy.
Now remember who we're talking about now. We're talking about a new coach with a new roster, so he doesn't really know what he has yet. So of course he's looking at this roster, throwing things, basically, like in the words of Bob, throwing things up against the wall to see what sticks. And I can definitely appreciate that.
But Chilltown, to say that he doesn't know what he has is disingenuous too. I feel like, but Damo, I disagree. I disagree with what you're saying about his because a lot of times we question these coaches roster management or how they do their subs and stuff. There's shit that they see that we don't see. You know what I'm saying? From practice, shoot around, film study, things like that. That they're meticulous. None of us are getting to see. So and on top of that, it's real early. So you got to let him try out his lineups a little bit. He might get there. So don't put him on that terrorist list just yet. Damo. Give him a
how does he know what he has?
He said,
he was in Phoenix last year. He was coaching Phoenix. He don't know about a 19-year-old Jalen Duren. He don't know what he has in him.
Yes, he does. He's starting him. He played him last year. You had all training camp. You had all offseason.
But I just got I don't really know what I have in this kid. Same thing with Cade Cunningham. He didn't even play last year. I was in Detroit. I'm not in Detroit. I'm sorry. He was in Phoenix last year, coaching his team. He doesn't really know how good Cade Cunningham is. He doesn't know how good Jaden Ivey is. He doesn't know how to use these guys just yet. He's going off what he's seen in training camp or over the summer. He doesn't really know what he has to put it together that quickly.
These guys,
if you're a top tier coach, though, if you will consider the top tier coach, I mean, we've seen the contract he got. He's paid like a top tier coach.
We're going to sit here and talk about the Detroit Pistons wearing at the bottom of the Eastern Conference last year. Are we serious right now?
You talking about last year. If you're a top tier coach, right? If you're a top tier coach, you spend 3 months with your crew. You got preseason, training camp. If you don't know what you got, then maybe you need another job. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm not. So what I'm saying is I'm not blaming Monty. All I'm saying is that I think he sees these young guys. He has a lot of young talent over there.
Right.
So for game 1 against the Miami Heat, for him to not come with the lineups that we think he should come with, I think we should chill out on that. Because I believe that Monty Williams has an eye for talent. If we see it, he sees it. Right. That's all look at these NBA coaches. If I see it, they see it. It's no way I'm going to give myself the credit of being smarter at a job that they're getting paid millions of dollars to do. I'm not going to disrespect that man like that. So what I will say is give him a chance. I think Damo, and you did say terrorist watch. You didn't put him on the list yet. He's not on the no-fly list yet. I feel you.
He said watch.
But yeah. So all I'm saying is you know, like when you get a new team, you got to see who plays together, right? So he might be letting Isaiah and Jaylen fill it out together. Let's see who's going to do what. And then you said James didn't, or not James? Wiseman, he didn't play. He might get some minutes next game with your boy, with Jaylen or whoever. He got to mix it up.
And why is he doing that? And why is he doing that, Bob? Bob, why is he doing that?
Because he wants not because he doesn't know what he has. Because he wants to let these players fill each other out together. You know what I'm saying? You can't
to see how this stuff works, right?
Yeah. Not because he doesn't have an eye for talent, but because we got to see what lineups work against different circumstances.
Right, because I don't know
who's gonna play. Well, not because he doesn't know, but because these are kids. You know what I'm saying? These are kids, respectfully, these are kids.
Right,
But you got to let them figure it out. You got to let them figure it out because Monty already got it. You know what I'm saying? Monty already got it. Now you got to let them get it.
I can't give him this leeway though. I just went back and checked what Jaylen Duren did to the Phoenix Suns last year. The 2 times they played, it was absolutely nothing. It was horrible. Terrible showings, terrible outings. So I can at least
not because he sucks, Damo.
Hold on. I'm not saying because he sucks.
Right,
I'm saying
right.
The times that Monty may have ran into Jaylen when he was playing 15 to 18 minutes a game, both games respectively, you look basic. So I mean that's fair. That's fair, but still, I still think if you go in a room and you go into a gym and you watch Isaiah Stewart, Jaylen Duren, and James Wiseman and Marvin Bagley all run out there with the basketball, I think there's one guy head and shoulders that just looks a lot better with that basketball, like a lot better on that court, in my opinion. But
so is it? So
I can give him leeway.
So would that be right, Damo? Because the point that I'm making is you see the one guy who's just better than the other 2 guys, but you do see the other 2 guys that. You know what? I'm not sure how I'm going to use these guys yet because I don't know what I have with these guys. But I do feel like there's a place on the roster in the rotation for these guys. I'm just not sure how I'm going to implement these guys yet. You and me had this conversation in the summer. Me and you had this conversation in the summer, Damo. I think that you said it was Duren. I thought it was Ivy. I thought it was Kate Cunningham and Ivy as the best duo. You said it was. I knew. You said it was Duren.
Yeah, but I knew it was over, and I put it in the group chat, and I tagged Mars. I was like, yeah, this guy might be a terrorist. When in the preseason, they asked him about, hey, Ivy's been getting a lot of time off the bench in the preseason. Is that like his role? And he tried to troll it off like, oh, I didn't establish any roles yet. Nigga, yeah, that was the first leeway of, oh, no, Ivy's coming off the bench. He's going to bench him. And it was other Pistons fans that told me I was tripping. Oh, nah, it's just the preseason. I'm like, nah, Monty's really going to bench Ivy for Killian Hayes because Killian was looking good in the preseason. And his defense looked great. And it's like, okay, with the way Cade plays, which Cade had phenomenal numbers, me as a Cade fan, a real Cade fan, I demand more. And he could have looked better. There was too many moments where he just looked nonchalant about turnovers he had. Made a couple bad passes.
That's his attitude, though. That is his attitude, though.
Yeah, that's who he is. He can add a bit nonchalant.
Yeah, he's just like,
wouldn't you agree that some coaches, especially like old school coaches, wouldn't you agree that like some of those coaches don't always start their best 5? You know what I'm saying? Like I can have Jaden Ivey as, and I can understand he might be a more skilled or a better 2 guard, but you know sometimes I want him to come off the bench to be that spark.
I feel you, but if that was the case, then he would have the most minutes off the bench. He didn't.
Okay.
Alec Burks did. Alec Burks had the most minutes off the bench at 25, and Ivy had 17. Now, I will say this. If it gets to a situation to where he flip-flops it, and Ivy is getting true 6-man minutes, and I understand Kate's nonchalant. I get that. I'm just saying, I didn't like how it looked. He had a couple plays where it's just, you got to be better than that. But that's me demanding more from a guy I expect to be an all-star this year. That's just
I've been sitting back listening to you guys for a minute. I want to try to throw something in here real quick. I think that they need to go ahead and move James Wiseman, man. If you're not going to use James Wiseman, man, and Bob said
bring James Wiseman.
Should the Cavs move Monty Bates? Should they trade Monty Bates?
Let me finish because I want to finish because I'm being serious.
We'll take James Wiseman.
I'm being very serious. I think they should go ahead and move him. And the reason why I'm saying this is because Monty's not going to use this kid, bro, unless there's an injury. And I've seen that from game 1. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. He's not even in the rotation, bro, at all. So, and I've seen this off the rip. He's not in the guys' rotation, and he's not gonna be in there unless somebody gets hurt. But I'm gonna say this, man. I feel like he hasn't had a fair shot since he came in the league to really show who he is. You thought that when he went to Detroit, okay, he would get a shot. Hold on. I thought that when he went to Detroit, he would get a shot, but then they changed coaches. When they changed coaches, Monty comes in. He's not playing this guy. I think that a good team for him could potentially be a team like the Brooklyn Nets, who could use another big that can actually score in the paint a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Also, I think that if you're the Knicks, you might have a use for him. He might give you a little bit more than what Mitchell Robinson gives you on that team. You know what I'm saying? At a cheaper price. I just think that his time with Detroit, man, I think that he should go ahead and quietly ask for a trade. And remember, this guy's a former top pick, bro. And like I said, he wasn't going to be able to be himself with the Warriors because it's a unique situation with the Warriors. He was never supposed to be with the Warriors. The Warriors just had some injuries and they had a bad season and they tripped up on that pick. And then, like I said, it was never going to work from the start. So I just think that he needs to get to a spot where a team actually believes in him, gives him a fair shot. And then if he fails, I can accept that. But I'll be honest with you, I never feel like he was given a fair shot. And I think that Monty Williams, yeah, he's trying to build something in Detroit. Yeah, they played hard last night. They're going to play hard nights, and they're going to take a lot out. And I think that's going to demoralize that team after a while. And then they're just going to start playing losing basketball like they are, the losers that they are, until they get some real difference makers in there. And I don't think that Cade Cunningham is that guy. He had a good game. He had a great game last night. But I don't think that they got the guys in there that they really need to even get to the play-in. So, again, you lose a heartbreaker like that last night. And then guess what? We all sat in here and said, a lot of y'all questioned whether or not y'all thought Miami was going to even make the playoffs. So are we really judging Miami off that game against the Pistons with teams that we don't even know how good they're going to be or if they're even going to be good at all? So, again, I just think that, man, if I'm Wiseman, man, I'm demoralized. But I will give y'all this, and I'll leave this alone. Mars, Ayton got 3-4 more games from me, bro. If Ayton don't get this right, Mars, I will come in here and that you was 1,000% right about that dude. Bro, I was so ticked off watching this clown pick up those fouls last night, man. Bro, I wanted to throw some of the TV. I immediately thought about this nigga Mars. I had nightmares about this fool thinking about that shit with Deandre Ayton yesterday. I said, man, this man came out here and got all these fouls just like that. And it's out thinking he literally, I said, you did all that crying to leave to come to this. And Chauncey Billups going to get fired.
Moss, he just looked like he was out there. He was just standing around, yo. He was just standing around.
Hey, listen, I'm a Chill Town. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I'm gonna be honest with you, Chill Town. They should have traded the pick, dog. Portland should have traded the pick like Dame.
I think you're wrong about Scoot. I think you're wrong about Scoot. But
I ain't wrong about him. Chill Town.
I think you're wrong about Scoot. But I will tell you this, man.
I'm glad did Scoot play. I don't
think he was bad at all. I don't think he was bad at all. He just knew.
They could have had Brandon Ingram.
He was very bad until they started stat padding. I promise you.
Chill Town. I am not wrong about him, Chill Town, because he is not going to be able to succeed on that team because Anthony Simons is the man at the guard spot. Scoot is an afterthought. The same way I sat in here and told Damo that all this stuff they was talking about Chet over there with OKC, Chet ain't going to get off like y'all think. Shea is the man. Shea putting up the shots. Giddey going to get his shots. By the time Chet's shots come around, Chet ain't going to be out here putting up 18, 19, 20 a game. He going to be right around at 9, 10 points a game, getting crossed up and dunked on every single game. That's what he's going to do. No. So back to what I'm saying. My point is, I'm saying Portland got too many other guys looking to score ahead of Scoot. So when his offensive numbers, I noticed one thing. Scoot ain't a great offensive player anyways, bro. He showed you that in the G League. So now you come in the NBA, you asking him to do things he couldn't do in the G League. He's not a good shooter. He was getting his shit blocked at the basket last night going to the rack. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't see the explosiveness at the basket that I need to see from the finish over NBA defenders. Also, where's the floor generalship at? Limited assist. No, and then the number he got trash. He scored like in trash time when they was already the hell beat out of him, man. Like, come on, man. Like, bro.
Excuse me.
Anthony Simons is the man. They should have moved on from Scoot Henderson.
Insane that.
They should have never had that pick, Chill Town. And like I said, he's gonna get lost in the sauce, and it's gonna be embarrassing how bad he is this season.
Is that that's a good thing or a bad thing, Damo?
Depends on how you feel about Shaedon Sharpe.
You look like the best player on the team. Good to know.
And if that's how you feel.
But that could have kept Dame and had Brandon Ingram.
It's a good time to transition into some super chat. So we're going to go ahead and do that. If you haven't liked the video already, this is also a good time to like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Salute to everybody up here on the panel. You guys make sure you go follow everybody on their own individual platforms.
Ron, you got a phone call.
What's up? Who calling me?
Hello? Dwight want to talk to you. Hold on 1 second.
All right, bro. Look, Ticket no longer with us. That's out of pocket. If Dwight not calling me, hey, look, check it out. Check it out. I ain't pay my bill. If Dwight calling me, I ain't pay my bill. Hey, but y'all see this down here. It's been in the chat frequently. If you guys want to join the Players Choice Telegram group chat, just click that link. The first month is free. Y'all come in here, have a ball with us. We was going crazy yesterday during all the games.
Hey, y'all ain't checking ID, Ron? Y'all had me in there cussing out.
Hey, for all I know, Dwight's in there.
y'all had me in there cussing out a child yesterday.
That's why I'm out.
All these dudes, that's fine.
I'm out. I'm out, baby.
Hey, Ron. He said if he can't holler at you, he said he want to holler at Bob. I said no, you don't.
No, you don't.
All right, so I'm gonna go through some of the top super chats so far.
Bob, you in there cussing out a kid. Ain't nobody at the door. They just letting anybody in the club. No, they ain't checking IDs. Nothing like that.
It's the Wild Wild West, chill.
I'm good, Joe. I'm straight on.
All right, y'all. Dropping Dime sent through a super chat. Dropping Dime said some big takeaways from last night. Mars, Jaylen Green has a ways to go. 2, Wemby will be good, but won't average 25. Ticket in trouble.
I don't get how you guys make these opinions of one game.
One game.
It's an 82-game series, and somehow you've analyzed how these guys are going to look for the whole year. Like,
it's the best thing, man.
I guess Steph Curry's going to shoot below 30% from 3 this year.
Until he doesn't.
Dropping Dimes also sent another super chat. He said, also chill. I got to keep giving you credit for this man. Cam Thomas, he is special. He needs to be in the starting lineup. He's only 21, too.
He actually needs to be somewhere else. Right? 36 off the bench. He actually needs to be
25 minutes. It was nuts.
36 off the bench. He actually need to be somewhere else. That's the problem. He don't need to be in Brooklyn.
Chill. We told him that last year in the playoffs. Remember me and you sitting here and said we was questioning why that blockhead Jacques Vaughn wouldn't put this boy in the game.
Why is he not in the rotation?
They got to make a decision, bro. They need to get rid of Spencer Dinwiddie. They got to get him out of there. Hey, Ron.
I agree. I think it's right. Dinwiddie can go for Cam Thomas.
Spencer needs to come off the bench, bro. Listen, Cam Thomas is real, bro. He real. How many times and shout out to KD because KD put him on. He told people about him over there in Brooklyn. They need to thank KD for that. I'm gonna tell you something. How many times we gonna watch him drop 35 to 40 on cast before we start even?
And then go to the and by the way, Ticket, and then go to the bench for three games. By the way, and not just drop 35 or 29, but then go to the bench or have 4 straight games where he's playing 18 minutes or 16 minutes, and we don't hear from him again. Watch.
Let's see what the coach does next week. There's got to be something. There's got to be a lot of explanation for this shit. Like it's
the Nets ain't got no reason to hold him. The Nets don't make no sense, brother.
The only explanation would be defense, but
he's a thug, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
anytime it don't make sense,
it could be that. He could be. I don't know what it is.
Nah, Cam Thomas for sure. For sure, thugging. That boy got a strap on him.
I don't understand. I don't understand why. I don't understand why don't be playing him more. It's as much defensive pieces they have.
I think you can sacrifice some defense when you're best scorer.
When you have Ben Simmons, Mikal Bridges,
if he was getting Spencer Dinwiddie, he'd be on the court. The only reason why Spencer Dinwiddie's on the court is because in the NBA, when they pay you, they feel like you got to play, regardless of whatever else somebody doing. So Spencer Dinwiddie being on the contract that he's on, that's how it works in the league. In the league, if you getting paid, your ass will get the minutes. So, like I said, it don't matter who out.
Eastburg dropped Duncan Robinson, and he got that contract. He's like the only one I've seen.
That's real coaching, though, Mars.
And Thibodeau did it with Fournier.
Yeah. But see, Mars, that's real coaching, though. I hate that shit. Like, oh, they paid him, so he got to play. Hell no. Gonna lose no fucking basketball games because y'all decided to pay this boy more than he was worth. That shit crazy to me.
I think a team should play their best scorer. I don't know if that's a hot.
Yeah, hold on. I agree. That's how it worked, though.
Also, Madonna, check out with the Nets. You got Mikal Bridges.
I just don't agree with you.
I thought Mikal probably their best scorer, but it's possible Cam is their best scorer.
Well, this is what I'm saying though. Even if he's the first or second best scorer, they got
off-ball scorer. Mikal's and he's great off the ball. Top 5 in my opinion, off-ball scorers. But when you need someone to create a shot, Cam Thomas is their best scorer by far.
And they got defense around Cam. They got Ben Simmons. They got Nick Claxton. They got Mikal Bridges. They'll be all right.
Dorian Finney-Smith, Nicholas Claxton. You can afford to have one defensive liability out there.
In football, are you playing your best striker? Yes or no?
1,000%.
Right. So in football, are you?
Ben Simmons' offensive game is broken. He's
done. He's done.
Hey, Ron, we haven't talked about that. We haven't talked about that.
I disagree. I disagree with this.
Ron, I watched the game last night, Ron, his offensive game is done.
Before Cam Thomas got out there, that offense was terrible.
Ron, you will never see that 16.
Cam Thomas hit a lot of flaws in that offense.
You won't see that ever again.
Ticket for me with the Nets. That's cool, bro. Just go out there and get 10 rebounds and 9 assists every game. I don't need you to score a bucket. You give me 10 assists, 9 rebounds, and a couple steals, and you guard the other team's best player. You pick up the point guard full court. Ben, you are with me.
Was he looking to score and he was just missing, or he was still not looking?
He was 2 for 6. He wasn't looking to score. He wasn't looking to score. Which
Damo. He was still like 2 for 6 or 2 for 7. And here's my thing, Damo. Here's the thing. You have to be a threat at 6'8", 6'9", at least to give 10 to 15 points a game. The reason why I'm saying that in this NBA, now what they can do is they'll just step back off of you and play off you and help off somebody else. And that's a major problem. So that's why I said with me and Chill Town was talking about this last year. Bro, they got to make a decision on what do we want to do with Cam Thomas. Because I'm going to tell you something. If I'm Cam Thomas, I'm a free agent, I'm out. I'm not playing. I'm not coming back to these guys.
But Ticket, if that's the case, Ticket, how do the Warriors got these rings? That Draymond Green be out there doing that shit every night.
No, because hold on, because
Draymond's more aggressive. Draymond's more aggressive personally.
Yeah, but Draymond's more aggressive, and Draymond.
Before all these back injuries and shit, I seen Ben Simmons attacking the basket. I seen him coming.
That Ben Simmons could do.
I seen him coming through it, running hook shots. I seen him come through dunking on niggas.
So we haven't seen that in a very long time, though.
Yes, but Dub, we all know his back was broken last year.
Not this season.
I know, but I'm saying he's clearly getting his shit back together. When you go under that knife, your body is not the same.
He should have played last year. He should have played last year.
Rod, though, if you're giving me 10 rebounds, 9 assists, couple steals, and good defense, I'm cool with
that.
If you can average 8 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, bro, that's good
if
money.
If anybody was to do that for the Lakers, you hoes would be sitting up here crying like a bunch of strippers talking about they ain't scoring. So I don't know.
You got to play your role, though. Hold on.
The Lakers fans like that. That's cool. Because what you guys would do is, if a dude like Austin Reeves go out there and give you 9 rebounds and about 6 or 7 assists, and he only got like 8 points. Y'all will be on here like some stripping assholes.
His role is different. His expectation.
I'm about to say that's really what people try to do. And I had to remind everybody how Austin Reeves is better than Tyler Hero, because if he's not on scoring wise, he's still doing other things.
Thanks for the $2.
Tyler Hero goes better than Austin Reeves.
Okay, sure.
Fellas, we gotta move on. We gotta move on to the next super chat. Hey, we still gotta pick our all NBA team, so everybody up here will contribute to that. Y'all know how we get down when it comes to those type of segments. So we will pick the first, second, and third all NBA team predictions for this year. I can't wait for that segment. But Drink More Water shot through a super chat. Said I couldn't catch most of open court yesterday, but did rewatch it before the panel. When you guys were discussing the best shooters in the league, how come Middleton never gets brought up in the convos? Dub, Mars.
I love to disrespect him.
Because that's the best 3-point shooter?
No, it was shooting. Because the guys we spoke about are better than him. When we started talking about Devin Booker, Damian Lillard, Steph, Kyrie, KD.
Unfortunately, Mitchell's a better shooter.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Mars, he talking about Joe Show, Mars, on your channel, Open Court, or he's talking about Open Gym? Okay.
Open Court. W show, by the way.
Wait, Open Court.
Yeah, Open Court.
Oh, you did a stream. You did a stream on your channel?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
He watched W Drink More. He sent a super chat too, my guy. But yeah, he's just the tier below. He's in like the Brandon Ingram tier of shooting, which is very good. Just the tier below the top 10 level guys, in my opinion. So yeah.
Teddy Hart with the super chat said, I know he's called the best prospect ever, but I realistically see Wemby being comparable to Yao Ming level player at his peak, but not in play style, but in talent/production. Am I off?
He's gonna be better than Yao.
I see Porzingis.
That man said Yao Ming.
Jaylen, I know like you're so low on Wemby. I know
it's crazy. It's not even.
He's way better on
just 1,000% because of that reason. It's one.
They were disrespecting and Wemby so bad last night. I seen people in the private chat, and whoever it is that Ron let in the private chat, I'm ought to slap your ass. Because I seen y'all in the chat. I seen somebody in the chat last night talking about he like a 7'4" Davis Bertans. I wanted to slap the hell out of which one of y'all bitches did that last night. Y'all need to get slapped disrespecting a man like that, bro. Y'all some real disrespectful cats, man. Real talk, bro.
I told you, Bob. There is no doorman, Bob. There is no doorman. Ain't nobody checking IDs. Just walk right in the joint and just whatever you want to drink. Nobody checking IDs. Nothing. I'm on.
He took 9 shots and 5 of them with threes.
Okay, cool, no problem. You gonna see if
we can call Scoot Henderson a bust. We can say he's a 7'4" Davis Bertans. I'm just saying.
All that nigga want to do is shoot threes. How you 7'8" and only want to shoot threes?
They going in, Bob.
First of all, that's where with the offensive thing. Number one. This is where the league is today. That's number one. Number two, that's where he had him in the offense last night. It wasn't like he just went to the corner to just hang out. No, that's where Pop had him in the offense. Mm-hmm. That's where Pop had him. I'm sure if Pop had him like what, in the words of Ticket, Kakai had KP in the middle of the zone last night in New York, I bet you he would have been there and been more effective. As opposed to being in the corner.
Chill. I'm glad you speaking of chill. I'm glad you brought up Kakai because I see that little punk. I see that little punk be unsmooth and bring his punk ass in here after his boy got all that damn money and played like living shit last night. I see you ain't bring your ass up here today. And I'm gonna tell you something. The Boston Celtics. No, he was horrible last night, Jaylen Brown. The Boston Celtics, bro, they are not good. They don't have a bench. Hold on.
The bench is
Ticket. Start spitting, Ticket.
Chill. I'm not finished. They are top heavy. Hold on. They are top heavy, and it's going to show against the good teams. They do not have a bench. They have zero bench. That bench is horrible. I'm tell you something, Chill. If Jaylen Brown do not get it together and he don't play at a high level, they're going to have problems playing the good teams because they don't have no bench.
Why wouldn't Jaylen Brown play at a high level?
Game one is an indicator of how the
Grant Williams and all those guys they had.
What did this game though? Kristaps playing 48 minutes though, or 38 minutes of that game
because you don't have a left.
Injury prone big man like
Porzingis play amazing. They just
he played amazing, but if they relied on him playing 38 minutes a night. I don't know, because
hey, listen, Jaylen, they still have problems beating the Miami.
It was a close game. If you play your best players,
why y'all just ride headlines like that? Like just ride headlines, ride narratives forever. Like Jaylen Brown's weak because he had some turnovers in a game in the playoffs.
And are we gonna?
It's just ignorant.
And not only that, Bob, are we gonna sit here and not act like we didn't see the Denver Nuggets win the NBA championship with an 8-man rotation? Are we not gonna sit here and say that we did just see that? That's number one. Number two. Right. And I said this to you already, Ticket. I think what they are gonna do is they are gonna make a move, maybe package up some of them young guys and get another dirty work guy. I think that's what they need. They definitely need another
don't have nobody. They got no beaches. Chill. Who can they get? Chilltown. They don't have. They only really got 6 guys, bro. They only really got, bro. They going outside of Al Horford coming up the bench, bro. Bro, who else do they have, bro? They're in big trouble, bro.
There's a reason why Peyton Pritchard asked to be traded. The reason why Peyton Pritchard asked to be traded is because I'm better than what y'all showing. I'm a lot better than this. I ain't saying that Peyton Pritchard coming off the bench is Jordan Poole, but they paid him. And the reason why they paid him because, I can play. If you put me in the rotation, I can play. And he is viable in their rotation. Yes, he is. He can knock down open shots. He is a solid defender. Right? I do like Peyton Pritchard. Yes, I do like Peyton.
They got to play
as a backup guards.
Yes, I do like Peyton Pritchard. He's a solid defender, no question about that. So,
did you see Jrue Holiday's defense on Jalen Brunson and then Randall?
Man, chill. I'm sorry. Hey, chill. I ain't seen enough from him, bro.
That's what he do, John. That's what he do, John.
It was actually crazy.
And it's also something that I think he took personal. I'm sorry, Maz, if I cut you off. Go ahead.
I guarantee you, Miami beat them this year still a chill time. As they still are built right now, they lose to the Heat again in a 7-game series, bro. As they're built right now.
Ticket right. They top heavy. They built like Zion up top, and then they got like Wemby's legs.
And Ron,
you guys ever seen that chick that got? You know what?
Check this out. If the Knicks won last night, Chilltown and them would have a whole different saying today. old Chill Town would be in here destroying Jaylen Brown if they lost that game last night.
No, I would not. No, because I'm not overreacting off one game. Ticket. It's like the season just started.
You would.
The season just started. And again, y'all know how I feel about Jaylen Brown. Y'all overreacting to this left hand logic. Y'all way overreacting to this. I said that his handle looked average. All we doing is dumbing down what he does with the weak hand. That's it. It doesn't have to be his left hand does not have to be extra crispy. No, but I did see him get to the bucket yesterday with the weak hand. I did see him dribble with the weak hand. But with that being said, the Celtics with this group, I do think that they're going to make a move at the trade, whether it's at the trade deadline or at some point during the season to show up their bench. I think that they're going to do that.
I do have a problem that people. I do have a problem when people tell me Jaylen Brown is a killer, and mainly because of what happened in the finals. When I sit here, when I went back to look at the finals, the majority of times he was actually.
He wasn't awesome. He was not awesome.
He was sticking up in the fourth rather than being this killer. Right? My whole thing is. Can we just stop lying about Jaylen Brown, please? Like, just stop lying about him. He's just not.
Y'all got to nitpick. Y'all got to nitpick. He's not on Jason Tatum level. He's not on Jason Tatum level. He's never going to be on Jason Tatum level. Jason Tatum's a top 6 player in the NBA. He's not it. How is he supposed to be on his level, Doug? Jason Tatum is a top 5 player.
And if we're going to be honest, he may not be the second best. He may not be the best player on the screen. Our second best player on the screen no more.
In the finals,
yeah, no, you're right. No, Ticket. We already talked about this already. So okay, I can take a step back off the Jaylen Brown is better than Jason Tatum. But what was my logic when I was saying that? Why was I saying that? I was saying because Jason Tatum is not stepping into the player that he was supposed to be. Jason Tatum was not showing up when he was supposed to be. Jason Tatum was out there acting like he was scared of Jimmy Butler. It wasn't Jaylen Brown's just way better. He does this better, that better. It was about mentality. Jason Tatum is stepping his shit up. So he's separating himself from Jaylen. That doesn't mean Jaylen. So y'all hear little words and then run with it. That doesn't mean Jaylen goes this way. That means Jason is going that way. That's all.
But he's the highest paid player in the league, bro.
That's just the nature of the business, though. Somebody else will be the highest paid player.
Bob. But I'm saying it was a question whether or not they wanted to pay him this past summer. They didn't instantly go say we're going to pay him. They had to think about whether or not they were going to pay him. Guys, you're going to lock in. We won't even have to think about whether we're going to pay him. He getting paid. They had to think about.
Listen to what you said, bro.
Bob, and when you looked at that game last night, Bob, you looking at a dude that's getting $300 million, bro. Bro, I looked at that game, bro. That's not a $300 million player, bro.
Okay, we'll take it. Look,
bro. Okay, y'all keep believing in this.
Okay, but listen to what I'm saying, though, bro. I played enough basketball to know.
I know.
I played enough basketball, and I'm hold on, relax. I'm not questioning your basketball.
I said I know. I respect that. I said
look. So you know all the basketball you played. That especially a first game, you're not gonna get that every time. Sometimes you're not gonna be at the best of your game. That's just how it happens sometimes. But of course they had to think about whether or not they was gonna pay that brother $300 million. Ain't nobody just gonna we gotta pay him $300 million. Yeah, sign that. Like what?
Hold on. Do you think
that is something that we gotta talk about?
We had to sit at the table and discuss that.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on, Bob. Let me ask you a question. Hold on, chill town. Let me ask all y'all a question. Are you thinking twice when it's time to pay a guy $300 million? If I gotta go pay all of the time, Shea, am I thinking twice about paying Shea $300 million? No. Am I thinking twice? Am I thinking twice about paying the top dudes in the league $300 million? No. But when you think about Jaylen Brown, is he really a $300 million guy? That's in the range of Giannis. That's in the range. Hold on. That's in the range of Giannis. That's in the range of Jokic. That's in the range of all those top guys. Bro, I'm with Dub. He's not there, bro. He's not there, bro.
It don't matter what your name is. It doesn't matter what you do. If an owner of a basketball team realizes I'm about to have to pay you $300 million, and then next year I'm going to have to pay Jason more than that, we're talking about this. I don't give a damn who you are. So yeah, that's the thing. And on top
of that, he ain't worth it. Not that he's not worth it. It's
not like they just came up with that dollar. That's just the nature of the business. That's just where the NBA is going do the media deals and shit like that. We all know this. It's not like somebody just said, you know what? Let's just pay Jaylen Brown $300 million. That's just they got to pay somebody. That's the nature of the business.
And it just so happens that our second
he was the one that was up. Matter of fact, do y'all remember when Mike Conley had the biggest contract in the NBA? Was he the best point guard? Not by a long shot.
It's value off location. It's value off location. It's value off location.
Value off the marketplace.
And on top of that, let's not act like Jaylen Brown ain't been balling for the past 4 seasons, bro. Y'all need to cut this shit out. You have one bad series, all of a sudden y'all forget shit. I understand the beauty of clickbait. I understand what
this ain't clickbait though. I
understand niggas got to troll to get paid sometimes. That's all right, bro.
What do you mean troll? Hold on, Bob. Ain't nobody.
He ain't talking about you, Ticket. He ain't talking about you.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm telling Bob.
But there are people who say wild shit just because.
I'm saying
it is, but it is people who say wild shit just because.
Ain't nobody trolling when we talking about Jaylen Brown, Chilltown.
I think y'all just don't know Balding.
No. Hold on, Bob. Nobody's trolling when we talking about Jaylen Brown. All I'm saying is this, bro.
Certified hooper.
Bob. All I'm saying is this: when you getting paid that type of money, bro, we're criticizing AD for not bringing the production. Why don't we have the same energy with Jaylen Brown, who's all NBA, who we all have said in here? When we just did the rankings, where was Jaylen Brown ranked at, Ron? When we just did the rankings. What did he rank like top 20?
He was 20. Yeah,
so if you're a top 20 player in the league, according to us, bro, you got to have expectations. You can't be playing like every single night. You got to bring it most every night. You can't be having these.
You know what it is, Ticket? Because you know what it is? Because if we ask everyone on the panel here who's a better basketball player, Anthony Davis or Jaylen Brown, we're all going to say Anthony Davis. Now, I understand with Jaylen Brown.
Who's all going to say Anthony Davis?
You're not going to say Anthony Davis? Okay, fine. I think most people will say Anthony Davis. Most people will say Anthony Davis. What I'm saying is, I understand Ticket's point.
CSB? The power of trolling.
I understand Ticket's point of expectations because of
I was going to say, you got to chill.
Look, he's getting paid $60 million a year, 100%. So the expectation does come with that. We also have to understand the reason he got a max level contract is every team's going to have 2 to 3 guys on max level deals, even if they're not max level players. That's just the way that.
Why are we talking about Jaylen Brown like he was just okay? This dude was 27-7 last year.
He's going to be 25 a game. He's 100%
He was a
25 a game.
baller. He's been all pro the last 2 years.
I'm confused too, OG. I'm like, bro,
what the hell is going on?
Fellas, we gotta keep it pushing though. We gotta keep it pushing.
Don't get me wrong, dog.
We gotta keep it pushing. Ticket. Make your last point, then we gotta move on.
Dub, I know that he wasn't great in the finals. He was not. He was not. No, he was not great in the finals.
Hold on, Chilltown.
We talking about this dude like he's all right. He's a franchise. He's a cornerstone and a franchise. They was just in the NBA finals. They was just in the NBA Finals, and then last year in the Eastern Conference Championship.
What happened in the playoffs?
They've been in the Eastern Conference Championship like every other year.
Oh, okay, so hey, look, Ron, I'm gonna leave it like this: when the Celtics lose again this year, and Jaylen Brown don't play his part, these niggas better keep that same energy, bro. The same
glaze the Eastern Conference Finals or the first round.
No, because I'm saying to y'all this. I'm saying to y'all, when you get paid that money. When they get into the playoff situations where they got to play these series, and they got to, bro, if Jaylen Brown do not bring it, Chilltown, I don't want to hear no more glaze about this dude no more from you, bro.
Ain't nobody glazing. He's a go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ron.
No, I'm just saying. I'm being honest with you, bro. Y'all giving dude credit, and a dude fell apart when you need him the most. And if he don't step up and play his game, they are not winning a chip. I don't care what you say Tatum do. I don't care about Porzingis do. If Jaylen Brown do not play great basketball, the Boston Celtics cannot win, regardless of what Tatum and what Kristaps Porzingis do.
If Jason Tatum doesn't break his ankle in the game 7,
they smoke Miami.
The Celtics beat Miami, and then they go on to beat Denver in 6.
They smoke Miami would all
in
that game 7.
Up about this Jaylen Brown shit.
Okay.
All right. Donovan Samuel said, Dub and Mars, save some of that energy for Open Gym. Oxen Chill, save some of that energy for Chill with Chill. Jaylen, save that energy for whatever you got to say that energy for when you have your next concert.
Facts, talk about it. She's a runner. She's a track star.
Are you heard them vocals, Dylan? You better let Dub get on the track.
Dub get a little backup. Get some harmonies in the background.
Let Dub be Otis. Let Dub be Otis.
Facts.
Cam with the super chat said, Mars, I'm with you on Julius Randle. It's terrible. All I need is him to get 15 points yesterday, and he only got 14, missing easy shots, single-handedly ruined my parlay. I would have gotten 4 racks.
So Cam, this has nothing to do with him actually getting The defense that Drew Holiday had against him. This has nothing to do with that. Or you actually watching the game and how Drew Holiday played great defense against him. And also Porzingis played great defense against him. You're just looking at you winning a bet. Give me a break, man. Give me a break.
Y'all need to stop gambling if you don't know.
I don't think he's terrible. I don't think Julius.
Yeah, y'all started dodging the fact that people take off their parlays too. Y'all gotta understand it when people.
SB, I understand that. There's a lot of casuals out here just betting money.
Real, B.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know hoop. They just going off of some shit they heard. It's crazy. And you gonna get
there's only one person away from winning 4K.
What's basketball player?
You know a little bit.
What you said?
It means he was getting everything right.
I'm ashamed of you for sitting up here capping for Trae Young. I was listening the whole time. I'm ashamed of you, bro. You and Mars, y'all two, you two.
They was ticket. They was up here wilding, man.
All right. Hey, look. Now, when y'all boys, when your boys come up here and have inefficient games, I'm gonna sit here and nitpick too. The thing about it is, we know who Trae Young is. We know Trae Young has inefficient games.
Dub is not just saying that. Dub is not just saying that, Ron. I listen to the cap you and Mars are saying. Dub is not just saying that, bro. We're talking about not just the inefficiency. We're talking about how he plays, bro. You don't hold him accountable. You and Mars.
He can be sporadic at times. He can be sporadic. But when he does that and it turns into a Superman valiant effort, nobody comes up here and says anything.
It's Superman valiant effort games be trash too.
Oh, okay. All right, Mars.
All right, man. 35-15 is trash now.
Mighty Mouse just be running around throwing that fucking ball at the rim.
Don't he? He'll be terrible in the first half. Just have a good quarter, like run off for like a 12-point quarter. Then he just had a good game. And just forget everything else. He be trashed the whole damn game.
Have one good quarter and all, and let's sort of stats because y'all be watching. Y'all think he played good just because he might have had 30 points, but y'all don't take into account that he shot 23 shots and 13 of them was threes.
Man,
he be 35 shots with them 30 points. You know,
pitiful basketball.
And Mars, I'm surprised at Mars the way Mars was talking today. I mean, Mars, man.
Mars was just talking.
Ashamed of yourself, man. You and Dub need a whole episode of that on Open Gym because the stuff you were saying today, I can't believe that was coming out of your mouth as much because I have more respect for you than that, bro. You sat up there and just goddamn, man. That shit's sad, bro. Like, get a nigga some criticism when he deserve it, bro. The nigga be out there playing selfish basketball. He be out there thinking about himself at times. And like Dub say, the way he play and the way he approached the game at times put coaches in bad situations. This nigga.
No, take it, you right. But you would play selfish basketball if it was you.
He got the nigga he want to kick off the team, bro. Cut it out, bro.
All right.
Once you got your man kicked off the team, you got to deliver, bro. You went and got the big fella kicked off the team, and now he's in Utah.
That's true.
So you got to deliver. You made it.
They gave you a secondary ball handler, so you won't have all the ball.
You got the coach kicked out. You got the coach kicked out. You got the.
I get it, Troy. I get it. Heavy as the head that bears the crown. I get it. I get it. All right. Hey, heavy as the head. All right.
Trae Young must have like a fetish for this shit or something. Like it's a kink of his. Like this shit is weird. Like what are you doing?
Everyone else gets kicked out.
What the hell is going on? Like this is some sick shit, bro. I'm telling you.
That's wrong. Like he
gets off to this
shit, man. I don't like that shit, man. You playing like that, bro. Coming down just jacking up threes just to jack them up. And then
I never said I was a fan of that. I never said I was a fan of that.
All he does, bro.
He do need to have better shot selection, undoubtedly. But he's not the only one. That's all I'm saying. He's not the only one that runs around and shoots crazy wild shit. He's not the only one. Hey, everybody up here, jock strap sniffs × 3. Somebody up here that shoots crazy shots. Everybody. And don't make me go around the room because I will. I'll point out everybody. He's not the only one with bad shot selection.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey, I heard that slick shit you try to say about Mini Max Sauce. Matter of fact, I'd rather put him in his shoes, and I guarantee the Atlanta Hawks will be better. Give him the ball for 35 minutes a game.
Hey,
all right, y'all ready to do these all NBA teams?
Tyrese Halliburton the whole playoff team. That's all I'm saying. Tyrese Halliburton, they'd be way better with Tyrese.
But Tyrese Halliburton is better than Trae Young, though.
Yes, Tyrese him.
I don't know about that though. I don't know if Tyrese would do better than Trae Young. Trae Young is 28-10 essentially for the past 4 years.
Yeah, you just looking at the box score.
Man,
no, Trae Young does get again. I've been a Trae Young hater in the sense of when they want to compare.
Now you got to exclude
as a basketball player. I actually think he's still an elite basketball player. I think he's still better than Tyrese Halliburton at this point. Let's not disrespect Trae Young. No. Like Halliburton's already better.
There you go. Yep. Crazy. Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, he's been crowned that name. But let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. We got all NBA first team, second team, and third team. We got to go around the room. We gotta go ahead and vote and figure out who our teams are over here at Players' Choice. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna ask you guys, and then you let me know. Chill, you are the voice of reason, so I'm gonna start with you. Who's first? Obviously, let's just start with the best player. Who's the most glaring person that should be first team All NBA? And I'm gonna go around the room and ask everybody.
Joker.
All right.
Best player on the planet right now. Joker.
Chill. Joker. SB, who you got?
Joker.
Damo. Oh, Damo's not here. Oops. Ox.
Best player on the planet right now?
Yeah. No. We're going all NBA first team. Who do you want to give your vote to? First and foremost.
Okay. And it's positionless.
Yeah.
That's what the all NBA team is this year.
Okay.
Positionless.
Yes, it don't even matter. I'm asking
That's
questions.
dope.
It's Jokic anyway. I'm asking. It don't matter. Jokic.
All right. Jaylen.
Yeah, yo, Jokic.
Mars. Jokic. Ticket.
Knock the obvious one out the way.
This is a sweep, Ron. You might as well just put
the
next one.
Nikola Jokic first.
The next one's going to be a sweep too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you might as well.
It's going to be Giannis.
You should just put Jokic and Giannis on it.
There we go. On to the third pick.
Disrespect Luka like he.
All right, all right. Well, second pick. Chill. Who you got?
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The Greek Freak.
All right, SB.
SB.
The Greek Freak. Y'all don't hear me? I said
Sorry.
Giannis.
All right.
Stop whispering, nigga.
Hey, look, man. I'm not at home. I'm in a hotel. Y'all, I gotta work with what I gotta work with. Man.
What's up? Jason Tatum.
It's crazy.
You watched.
He's gonna end up making.
Whoa. You watched the game.
Hey, man, chill out.
Luka the MVP, Doncic. Write it down.
All right, Jaylen got Luka. Mars.
Wemby.
Come on, man. We gotta get Giannis on the list.
Giannis has 2 votes, and he's gonna make the list at some point.
Dub, say Luka.
Dub.
I'm saying Luka.
Let's go. Take it. You know what to do.
Ticket.
You think Ticket taking Luka over Giannis? You lost your man.
I think we lost Ticket. We had him. I think we lost him. So Ron, you got to break the tie.
Null and void.
You know, Ticket gonna go with Giannis over Luka though.
We don't know that.
It's Giannis either way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
All
right, third. Who we got? Right now, so far we got Jokic and Giannis. Who you got, Chill?
Lock in, OG.
Jason Tatum, league MVP.
Oh my gosh.
Lock in, OG. Lock in, OG.
This is what I'm saying.
Acting like it matters the order they go on the list.
I think it matters. The disrespect to Luka.
The MVP of the league, the JT, man.
JT. All right, JT. All right, so you got
MVP Jason Tatum.
Oh my gosh. Give me Luka Doncic. Luka.
Mars.
Joel Embiid.
It's positionless now. It is positionless.
Ticket, you still with us? Going once, going twice. Dub, who you got?
Luka.
All right, JT's next on the list.
Oh.
All right, fourth, Chill, who you got?
Luka Doncic, because I think Dallas is going to make the playoffs this year. So Luka.
SB.
Well, he made first team all last year, and he didn't make the playoffs.
And I don't think he should, him or Shaden, both of them dudes. I don't think they should have been first
already
team.
in his career. It's pretty nuts. Luka's gonna end up with.
He's made 4 out of 5.
Yeah, it's crazy.
SGA, SB.
Yeah, SGA. I just seen him drop 30 on us.
You just don't like Luka, eh? You just don't like Luka.
I just seen the man drop 30. My pick is my pick.
I've never heard a Canadian.
I'm not putting no non-playoff makers in this first team All NBA, and I still don't believe Dallas is making playoffs this year after they struggled with the weak ass Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this one for Devin Booker.
Good pick.
Book it.
Y'all bet not give me a vote.
You can say Trae Young.
Give me Luka.
No.
D-Book is guy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
So, Jaylen, you just said Luka.
Yeah.
Mars, who you got?
Devin Booker.
Oh, you lock in, Mars.
What's Chill say about the good part attack?
Dub. Who you got?
Let me take these headphones out like that.
It's the same thing. It's going to be the same
You
thing.
got Luka every time until he makes it.
Yeah.
You got Luka?
Okay.
So Luka VD book. Right?
All right. Yeah, I got to step in for ticket. And I got to go Devin Booker. So,
y'all don't believe Devin Booker's better. I
no, y'all not. Y'all not doing that because you know that you gave Giannis a vote for ticket because you thought he was going to say that. You know damn well he's not voting for Devin Booker. That's not correct.
Look, until Ticket can speak, for himself, I got to speak.
That's not correct, bro.
I mean, put a poll down because the chat gonna roll with Luka.
Yeah, nah, you already know, Jaylen. It's coming up right now.
You know he's not picking Devin Booker.
Since when is Ron not the tiebreaker?
Do y'all not?
But Ticket's not picking Devin Booker.
Do y'all not remember when Ticket?
Yeah, but he's not Devin Booker. He's the tiebreaker, which is
hold on. But do y'all remember when
you added Ticket's vote before. You should add Ticket's vote against it.
Ron was the tiebreaker. He said,
"Yeah, y'all remember that? You remember that, right?"
Ticket could say Luka.
I think
yeah, but Ticket's not here to say anything. So
but the thing is, they added a vote for Giannis. They added a vote for Giannis last time for Ticket.
Me and Chill.
They added a vote. I voted Giannis.
He was the
so you didn't include Giannis? I thought you said either way.
No, if he did Ticket's vote and himself, he wasn't needed to do himself because Giannis would have just won. It was 2-2.
Yeah. He voted Giannis.
Fuck it.
So Ron was the tiebreaker. Devin Booker won. I don't know.
Why we got the poll up right now. Looks like Devin Booker's winning 71.
Where you at, bro? I don't like Devin Booker up
That's a lie. Ain't no way.
It's too late. It's
happening. No, Luka's running away with it.
I don't
know why we're doing. I don't know why we're doing a poll.
Oh shit! I'm dyslexic. My bad.
Luka will win that. Luka
ain't winning the next one. Luka ain't winning the next one. KD for
he's already on the team because he won the poll because Ron did a poll for whatever reason.
It was tied.
Ron.
You were meant to be the tiebreaker. Since when is the tiebreaker?
Yes, Ron.
Jill chose Luka. Jaylen chose Luka. Dub chose Luka. You chose Booker.
Oh wait, so it's 3-2?
No, it's 3-3. Ticket chose Booker.
Oh no. Put Luka in. They can't even do the poll. Luka won. Luka won. No,
I'm voting for Ticket. I don't know what you guys don't understand about that.
I'll run. You just wasted 4 minutes of our time. I'll run.
So I was right, Morris? So I was right.
Yes, you're right. I'll run.
I am Ticket. All right.
That's absolutely disgusting.
We got that
now
the chinchilla on. Wow.
All right, so look. Here's how we rock
it. Track star.
Devin Booker.
Luka is fourth, you blithering idiots. Now put that in your I'll put that in your pipe as well.
No, everyone gets their full name except
All right, look. In all seriousness, we're back to the fifth pick. All right, y'all see who it is right now. The top four. We have
Let me see it again.
Jokic, Giannis, Jason Tatum, Luka Doncic. Fifth, Chill. It's on you. Who you got?
Making the playoffs don't matter. All right.
Joel Embiid.
Right. Like the playoffs, I guess playoffs don't mean shit for this. But they really don't.
I'm sorry, Steph Curry.
You think he played 65 games?
Wow.
Curry? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
He ain't done that since like 2012.
He hasn't done that in a very long time.
Yeah,
I do.
That loss is 2012?
No, I'm making.
Nah, it's like 2017, I believe.
That's still like 5 years. That's crazy.
So USB.
I want to put Donovan Mitchell on that bitch. To be honest with you, that's why I really want to put on.
He gonna play like the best shooting guard in the league again.
I want to put Donovan Mitchell on the first team because he should have been first team last year. So
he should have been. He was the
best
shooting guard in the league last year.
I really want to put him on. I really want. Matter of fact, Bron, Donovan Mitchell.
Oh look! If people want, I'm with you, OG. Donovan Mitchell too. I'm voting for him too.
Wow!
Like he was literally the best shooting guard in the regular season last year. We just forget about it.
Since we're trolling,
Devin Booker.
He was literally the best shooting guard.
Say what you think. Say what you think, Mars. I'll probably agree with you. Go ahead.
Okay, Jaylen, who you got?
Donovan. I got
Joel Embiid in there. This position. Let's get Joel Embiid in there.
Mars.
Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I'm picking Joel too.
Ticket. Going once. Going twice. Can't wait to come back and make that vote. Ox, it's on you.
He said
I thought I was voted third. Now I'm moved out of position. Man. Get this shit together, bro.
He definitely voted already.
All right, well, speak up, nigga. Take that blanket off and be a man. Dub, it's on you.
I'm not a man because I'm trying to say one. What's wrong with you?
He think this Game of Thrones.
Ron, you want me to host this for you, bro?
Dub, it's on you.
I got
Bron's
Joel.
trying to get
I
more
said,
Devin Booker votes.
I said Joel, right after Mars.
All right, for sure. Devin Booker, Joel Embiid's gonna take it.
We know.
Solid
All right.
5. We got a solid 5.
Joel Embiid.
Good work, guys.
All right,
I actually
second
like the
team.
first team, actually.
Let's take the second team serious, fellas. Come on.
Was anybody not taking the first team serious?
First team's really good.
W
Actually.
list. This is
The first team is the correct first team.
Yeah, 100%.
Top
No
5
position.
players in the league, right there. Yeah.
No.
Maybe Embiid is a question mark. That's it. But the other 4 is for sure top 5.
JT.
That was
JT.
crazy. Brother can't even get called no more. Like,
Does before we move on to the second team, I want to ask anybody from this first team, who do you guys think shouldn't be up here and who should be up here? Just go around the room and ask. Chill, are you okay with this first team?
I think Luke. I think Donovan Mitchell's a first team All NBA performer. I'm not a fan of this positionless shit. I'm just not.
And who would you take off in his place?
Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Dub, how you feeling?
I think due to positionless, I think it's a pretty good list.
You think it's perfect?
I think at the end of the season, that's probably what we'll see.
Okay. What about you, Mars?
The only reason Embiid wouldn't make it is games played. So he's the only one who I think is at risk because he might not play 65. And then I would replace him with Devin Booker.
Okay. Jaylen?
I think you can make an argument for SGA over Tatum. I also have Tatum edging, but if someone made an argument for SGA, I don't hate it for over Tatum.
All right. SB.
Wow.
I'm with the way of Embiid because especially with everything going on, I'm questioning him playing 65 games. It's a couple names you could place him with, probably like KD, Booker, Mitchell, or Curry. But yeah,
KD ain't playing no damn 65.
Yeah, that's the only one. But Embiid, there's a lot of people good, but Embiid is the only one I would definitely say because I'm worried about the 65 game.
He might play more than Booker and Bradley Beal. Booker's out tonight too. Booker and Bradley Beal listed doubtful tonight.
Oh, doubtful. No. Hey, they might be ducking out LeBron smoke. Who knows?
Ox, is there anything wrong with this list that you would correct?
Yeah, something wrong with this fucking list. I would take Luka off and put Book on there. Just because I don't think the Mavericks are going to make the playoffs once again, and I don't understand how you be first team all league. You can't get your team to the playoffs. And then I would take Joel off and put either Steph or Jamal Murray.
Oh yeah, because Joel's a bum, right?
Ain't you the one who said the Warriors aren't making the playoffs?
Well, I mean, but that was just a hot take. They'll probably.
You put money on it.
Trolling up, you did.
I shit.
You're poor. I caught you 100, buddy.
I'm not. I wish I would stop with the bullshit and let me talk because if you don't know, Mars, I'll put $250 on the Kings to make the Western Conference Finals last year. So I'll bet on just about anything.
No, you're just giving away money.
You're good. Here's what it is.
I'm not cooked. I'm not cooked. I'm just saying, like, I think.
No, you're as cooked as my food right now. Very well.
All right, bro, that's
very
cool.
well.
I mean, shit, that's cool.
Unfortunate, man. Unlucky. It happens to the best of us.
Damn, wasn't Bob the same guy talking about people lying for the cameras, man? That's crazy.
No, because that's because y'all just sit around trolling like we got time to sit around.
I hear a lot of trolling right. I hear a lot.
No,
of
there was no
trolling.
There was no trolling. You know what I'm saying? You got to know ball to understand. It's all good. you got to know ball to understand.
All right, so before we get to the second team, I got a couple super chats I want to run down. So let's go ahead and do that. James Gauss 123 said Ayton did all that crying and whining to put up 4 shots.
I might be there might be a stubbornness about me from time to time, but I'm watching this last night and I'm thinking to myself, I think I was wrong about this guy. I think I was wrong about him. And I'm not sure if Ayton is what I think he is. I'm not sure. He looked uninterested. He looked soft.
Told you.
He didn't look engaged. I think those early fouls and him getting out the game, he looked like he was somewhere else. And I'm going to take soft out of it because we just had that soft conversation yesterday. But he just looked unengaged. He looked disinterested. And I'm thinking to myself, I think I might be wrong about him. And I know it's only one game, so I'm not going to overreact. I'm not going to flip out. I know it's only one game. But from what I saw last night, I'm worried that I might
dominating.
I'm worried that I might be wrong about him. I'm worried.
He wasn't dominating, OG.
He's a buster.
I mean, the Scoot Henderson's a bust after one game. Yeah, I guess it has to be a bust.
Exactly. Right. So I'm not going to say. I'm just worried that I might be wrong about him.
Okay.
All right, y'all, chill. You weren't the only one that was wrong, I guess. Alan R sent through a super chat and said Ron was wrong on all his predictions. Ron for thinking these bum ass Knicks could beat us. Hey, I told you I was gonna be a little closer than what it was, though.
I never watched a single dribble of that game. I heard Porzingis was sweeping the W. Porzingis
was doing some crazy stuff.
And he didn't make our top 50 list.
Well, he about to
chill. I know what you were saying about the defense that was being played on Julius Randle, but he got to get off that long ball line. He has to. It's almost like they're turning him into a spot up shooter and just letting him just. I don't know, but that he didn't look good last night.
Right. Basketball now, bro. That's what the game is now, bro.
He has to take threes to be efficient.
No, he's just hold on, but he didn't wait. He was 3 for 8. 3 for 8, like you gotta take. Hold on, 3 for 8 is fine.
Julius Randle gonna take about 8 threes, boy. He gonna take about.
If he shoots 3 for 8, I mean we'll take that. That's fine. It's just
he shouldn't be shooting 8 threes anyway.
It's just the inside game in the mid range where he was missing a lot of his shots.
I hope Anthony Davis starts shooting 8 threes a game.
He is gonna shoot 8 threes a game. We're gonna be breaking him.
I hope so.
I just think that this dude he said that when he came into the league that he was a bull in the China shop, and he kind of got away from that because that's where the league went. The league went further away from the basket. Because I said that to you a while ago, Ox, that the league tricked the big man. That now you got to play further away from the basket when in reality, the most efficient and the most effective place that you are is closer to the basket in the mid-range and in the mid-post. But you got to shoot threes in order to be efficient. You got to shoot at the long ball line in order to be efficient. When in reality, where you are the most effective, it's closer to the basket. And guys like Julius Randle, who stand on the long ball line, had his son's face crunched up when him shooting in the long ball contest like that. Get your ass off that long ball line. Stop playing, man.
Did you see your guy Anthony Edwards yesterday? That Raptors defense made him struggle. Raptors defense is, I think, could be top 5 in the league. It looked amazing.
Did Mr. Dick play?
He played like 2 minutes. He didn't really get to play.
A couple minutes.
Yeah, he didn't really play.
Yeah. Mr. Dick is crazy.
Yo,
man.
He's not Mrs. Dick. He might have a Mrs. Dick.
I would say this about the Timberwolves, like I said before, this Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert thing is never gonna work. It's never gonna work.
Mars,
I never watched the game. I never watched.
I watched the second half.
Dennis Schroeder had 20 points, I think, because a reporter said something.
Schroeder played really well. He has those games, but he'll come back down to earth. It was the defense of Scotty.
What you mean, Jaylen? Like those 7 for 28 games? That's coming back. That's 6 for 20. That's 6 for 22. That's coming back.
Yeah, no, it'll come back. It'll come back for sure. But I want to say the defense with Scotty, with OG, with Siakam on Edwards. Like Edwards was struggling. Edwards actually played relatively well for the defense he was seeing, but these guys were not. I'm telling you, guards against the Raptors are going to struggle.
Jay?
For a wing, that's a tough defense to play against, though.
Yeah, that's a super tough defense.
First of all, Scotty Barnes said he was the best defensive player in the game. OG said he was the best defensive player in the game. He said that last year.
Precious Achiuwa said he top 3 guarding 1 through 5.
Who, OG?
At least everybody on the team want to run.
Precious Achiuwa. And what's the other guy? Boucher, who looked like a strong gust of wind come over and it'll blow him right over.
He didn't play. Boucher got the DNP.
So he got the DNP last night. But all right. I think Toronto's at the bottom of the league, but that's just me.
They can be at the bottom of the league with a good defense.
Yeah,
I'm intrigued to see that coach, but I didn't watch that game.
I didn't either.
Be a problem. We do lack shooting. I think we talked about earlier.
I missed most of the Cleveland game because I wanted to watch them. I missed most of the Cleveland Brooklyn game last night because I had to watch that dumbass Orlando Houston game because of Mars.
Hey, Orlando looked good.
Oh, wait, Jaylen,
you watched a bad game. Until the game got unclosed in the late thirds. When I stopped watching too. The game was good. It was a good game for how many minutes now? 30 minutes. It was a good game.
The first half was good, but that second half was crazy.
I think Amen Thompson had the worst plus minus in the play-by-play era.
Magic Johnson?
We had a 3-on-2 transition.
You talking about Magic Johnson?
He had the worst plus minus.
Magic Johnson had bad games as a rookie too.
He had the worst plus minus in the play-by-play era. The worst. He had
in the play-by-play era,
minus 37 yesterday.
Games too.
That's insane.
Wait, the dude that they've been capping for, talking about he the next best Magic Johnson. That dude, the twin.
Ain't no they. Don't say they. As he put a name on.
Not say that. Do not say that.
Damo too. Damo and Mars capping for him.
Yeah, that's
he's Magic
crazy.
Johnson with
capping for that boy.
He's the super Magic. He's better. But everyone has bad games, and it's cool. Because I knew it was a bad game when we had a 3-on-2 in transition and he mishandled the ball and got a turnover. That's when I knew it was a bad game. I was like, yeah,
minus 37 is crazy.
That is crazy.
All right, so we got to keep it pushing. We got to keep it pushing to the next super chat.
Hey, that means if Amen Thompson don't play, maybe we win the game.
No.
All right, B True 23 with the super chat said the beam will most certainly light again.
Oh, don't get Ox started.
Didn't watch that game either.
Being bloodline again.
You ain't never got a zombie onesie pajamas on, man.
It'll light up in the first.
Hey, chill out, SB. Hey, it's cold out this morning.
You got the flap in the back of the rug.
Nah, but bro, everybody in here sick, so we got all the windows open and shit. You know, trying to keep it circulated. So
we don't want to get the cooties on everybody. We don't want that.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one not sick. I'm up in here by myself. Y'all stay the hell away from me. I got shit to do this weekend. But the beam will like
yesterday too. Watching my bum ass Bulls, they gave me sick, man.
These niggas trash.
All right, so keep it pushing. For Mimo said if the Celtics still need a playmaker, they need to hit up Ron. I know y'all seen the dimes in the last video.
I seen a missed layup in the video.
It's a new video. Go check that one out.
No.
I saw the new video.
Explain that layup.
One of those passes, Ron decided to do like a flashy, like, no look pass, but he could have just made a simple pass.
He did the Kyle Kuzma
that sauce. I get it, but there's no reason for the sauce.
Hey, look, if you could put a little seasoning on your chicken, you do that. If you could put a little extra seasoning on your steak, you'll do that.
Hey, Jaylen, like I'll just come see me for a couple weeks, bro. You'll be tearing around us, bro.
Hey, Jaylen. When you drive through the Starbucks line and you get your caramel frappes, or when you go get your pumpkin spice, I know you up in Toronto. When you go get your pumpkin spice and get one for your white chick too, then you gonna want them to drizzle all the little extra stuff on top.
They ask for a lot of the extra bit of this, extra this, extra that.
Oh, Jaylen, that should be pissing me. I'm not ordering Starbucks for you. Give me 3 Starbucks, double latte, upside down. I'll be like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Let me get a black coffee.
Yeah, black coffee is the way to go.
Now a little milk in there though.
A little sugar in the raw. Put that sugar in the raw. No cream.
Just take a shot of Hennessy in the morning. You'll be all right. That's all you need.
Well, you actually put the Hennessy into the espresso.
Yeah, in the tea. I'm a tea guy. I'm a tea guy. Man.
You could do that as well. When I'm sick, I put Jack Daniel in my tea.
Hot toddy when you're sick ain't bad though.
Oh yeah,
hell
right
yeah.
Up. You be in the game in the morning, clear.
Hot chai latte with some Crown Royal in there. Man, stop playing.
Nick Tri-State with the super chat said by the end of the year we're gonna look back at that Grant Williams move to Dallas as a low key great move by them. Grant fits the team perfectly.
I don't think it's low key. I think it's a good thing. The fact that they got him, they shored up some of that perimeter defense that they lost from Finney Smith and Bullock. So yeah, I was on board with it. I didn't have a problem with it.
Derek Lively though, look, I was watching Derek Lively.
Not for real.
Derek Lively defensively is there. Look, the offense, he's just gonna get the dunks to put that hustle. He's gonna develop that game. But Derek Lively, he keeps playing like this. Dallas got themselves somebody. They got himself one.
I highly doubt he'll be this.
Hey, I don't appreciate the Spanish comments about me drinking alcohol. That is very what you call it?
Judgmental, Dub?
No, stereotypical.
Stereotypical?
Hell chat, man.
Right.
W stereotype.
Hey, Jaylen, you a Raptors fan, but a LeBron fan, so you became a LeBron fan watching him bust the Raptors ass for years.
It happens, Joe. It happens, man.
Hey, he celebrated LeBron's game winner.
You see what happens when lions come into other prides. Them chicks, you see what happens. They get on board or they die.
So he made Jaylen fold.
They get on board or they die.
When LeBron was happening,
so Jaylen, you just fold. He made you bend over and fold and become a fan. That's tough.
DeMar DeRozan got kicked out of a playoff game. Come on, man. Them dudes ain't want nothing to do with them. They did.
DeMar DeRozan.
And respect him all
Walk
the
to your home and just bow to the king like he T'Challa or something.
At that point, man, it was going to be hard to beat them dudes. It was going to be hard.
I thought the Raptors had a better team than the Cavaliers.
Yeah, that's the Chilton. That's perfect because that's literally what LeBron did. He was the big lion. DeMar DeRozan was in his pride, and then LeBron just took his whole pride, took all his women.
Dub, in your lifetime, have you seen a star player get kicked out of a playoff game in the middle of the game?
I've never seen a man have such control over a whole entire team before ever in my life. I've still never seen that. That 2018 against the Raptors, I've never seen
to do with him. Nothing.
I've never seen one dude have so much
nothing to do with
somebody.
him.
The Raptors are a better team too. Clearly, it's just when they saw LeBron.
They literally lost to one person.
Because I feel like the whole team didn't play well. The whole Cavaliers team started hitting that series.
Yeah, because when you got LeBron James next to you and he's sitting here like, yo, bro, you know what we're about to do to these guys.
Yeah.
This is my city. This is LeBron. So just follow my lead, and we're gonna make it towards the end.
Not sure how we got on this, Ron.
Put everybody on the whole level, bro.
I'm not sure how we got on this, but
and Drinking Wars, and for the chat, Drinking Wars is going to be tomorrow as we're watching the NBA game. So tune in for a lot of.
Hey, you lost like 2 Drinking Wars in a row. I think you might need to retire.
How did I lose? I didn't lose the last one.
You threw up like every episode.
No, I didn't.
Well, you ain't finished the stream. Somebody else had to finish it.
That was the first one. See, you don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah, we'll go on to the next, bro.
SB don't be tapping in.
I was on for 6 hours with Bob.
All right, y'all. Second team. And Dub's gonna lose this Drinking Wars too. I'm predicting it right now. But second team, who are we rocking with? Chill, it's on you first.
Donovan Mitchell.
D. Mitch.
Steph Curry.
All right, SB.
Steph Curry.
Steph is not making an All-NBA team. He's not playing 65. I don't think he is. You got Steph, AD, LeBron
on the dot. I'm calling it.
This
so you got
All-NBA list is going to look very weird because I just don't think players.
I'm going to be saying some outlandish names.
Devin Booker.
DB. All right, Jaylen, it's on you.
Go SGA.
Always
Lars.
Devin Booker.
Damn,
Ticket.
Bad Devin Bookers.
No ticket.
Going once. Going twice.
Did Dub make his pick?
Sold to the host. Dub, who you got?
Can I start going before ticket? I'll take D Mitch.
All right. It is a tie between D Mitch and D Book.
Oh,
damn.
Yes, Devin Booker won. Next pick.
Devin Booker won. Devin Booker won for sure.
I'll just put them both because they probably gonna.
I mean, yeah, you could.
Y'all do know that it's not even a competition anymore between those two, right?
No,
that's fine, but you could just put them both.
It's not a question between Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell.
No,
y'all gotta stop.
He clears him.
What's the argument for Donovan?
Wait. What do we?
Donovan Mitchell was just the best shooter in the regular season.
No, great.
He was not. That's the point.
What's the argument for Donovan Mitchell over Devin Booker?
Okay, so the argument is last season he had a career year on a young team, not just on a young team, on a team that was not in the playoffs the year before, but finished in the top 5 in the Eastern Conference. Everything that he did last season in Cleveland, he didn't do that one time in Utah. He averaged the most points of his career last year. He shot the highest 3-point percentage of his career. I think that was tied in Utah. But everything else, he had a career year, and he was the catalyst to getting that team to a third. Don't get me wrong, they had the best defense in the league, but he was the catalyst offensively in getting that team to a 3rd seed. Him and Devin Booker, in terms of being distributors, they're not that far off. Him and Donovan Mitchell. Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell are very similar in terms of distributors. He's a better athlete than Devin Booker. I think that he's slightly a better defender than Devin Booker. I'm not going to say he clears him out. I think he's slightly a better defender than Devin Booker. With all of that being said, Devin Booker, as good as he is in the playoffs, I think Donovan Mitchell has been equally as good. And at times, like I think he's been equally as good. So there is absolutely a conversation between Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. And if I had to choose between the two, Donovan Mitchell is my guy.
I love it. That was a phenomenal, beautiful.
Half the argument was that Donovan Mitchell had his best year. I mean, yeah, sure. He was the best relative to himself. Relative to Devin Booker, still no. Defensively, I didn't know we was having conversations between Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell defensively. If we are, I guess Devin Booker's still got to show people, even though I think he's clearly a good defender at this point. But so Devin Booker just play basketball this season. Then we'll just end the
Mars,
conversation.
how long did you have Devin Booker over Donovan Mitchell last year?
About
the whole
2
year?
weeks. About 2 weeks.
Into the season?
Nah, like since 2 weeks from. So right now it's the 26th of October. So from the 12th of October, 2 weeks.
Hey, SB, you want to ask me that question?
Well, yeah, answer the question.
Since he was playing with Karl Anthony Towns.
In college.
All right, Chill, it's back on you. We circulating back through the room. Devin Booker got the first pick. Chill, it's back to you. Assuming D Mitch.
I thought he was on. I didn't say
Devin
Donovan
Booker. Devin Booker won.
Devin Booker won.
Okay, so Donovan Mitchell, yes.
All right. SB.
Spider.
Now you switching?
Yeah.
So he's gonna make it over Steph.
Spider.
All right. Ox, it's for you.
Shit. Actually, Ron, I gotta get going. I gotta get to work. But just vote. Just from here on out, just vote me, Deandre.
Until he makes the squad.
Until he makes the squad, I'm voting Deandre, and once he makes it, I'm voting DeMontis.
Hey, Ox, this is my one question. How you let them get Jaylen Brown over De'Aaron Fox?
I ain't letting nobody do anything. And plus, I'm fine. If you got Jaylen over De'Aaron, I'm fine with that.
Yo, Ox, unfortunately, if you step off, I can't make the De'Aaron pick, because if that's the case, I would have to make a Kate Cunningham pick for Damo.
That's fine.
And I have to make a Wemby pick for Ticket.
If De'Aaron don't make any all NBA teams, that's okay. We need that hate. You know what I'm saying? We need that hate to fuel it. We need that energy to fuel us through the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about it. It's all good. But
all right, bro. You leaving right now?
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta hop in the
all
shower.
Right.
Later, brother.
Man.
All right, bro.
Hey,
all right,
man, don't wear that onesie no more.
This shit comfortable, bro. I'll send you one. You need one of these?
No, I don't want one, bro.
Onesies. Hey, man, onesies coming.
You got the flap in the back, gang.
No, I don't got all that, bro.
Flap in the back.
Chill out, bro.
Yo.
All right, John.
All right, cool. We got to keep it pushing.
My vote is for De'Aaron Fox, though. My vote is for De'Aaron Fox.
All right, Jaylen, who you got?
Come on,
SGA saw the list.
Hey, goodbye.
Who you got?
SGA.
SGA.
Yeah, let's say SGA till he makes it.
Mars.
Shay.
SGA. Take it. Dub.
Donovan Mitchell, to give Chota some information. Mars all last season was saying Devin Booker and D Mitch was very close to each other. It's just him and everyone else.
I literally said 2 weeks ago.
No. When we was, you said 2 weeks ago for Devin Booker.
I literally said 2 weeks ago. I made this.
And what I'm about to say, Mars, is there's just a lot of people just having some recency bias off of what happened in the postseason on why Devin Booker is better than D Mitch. Like D Mitch hasn't done things like that in his career, being the best player on his team. But we'll see. Can't wait for the
clearly the best shooting guard in the league after that Nugget series with Devin.
100
clearly.
100%
because Jalen Green just doesn't exist.
100% confident that Phoenix Suns was up 2-0 in the NBA Finals. 100% confident they were up 2-0. So
what happened, OG?
They lost.
No, I mean, what's that going to do, if anything?
You just said that.
Are we comparing 3-1 to 2-0 leads? Are we really doing that?
Yes, we are.
Cool. Okay, cool. Let's see how consistent that stays.
All right, y'all. We got Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell, second team. Who's the third player? Chill, it's on you.
The third player to make. Anthony Davis.
AD. SB.
Steph Curry.
Jaylen.
SGA till he makes it.
Mars.
I stand with Jaylen.
Dub.
I wonder if SG. Y'all dudes talk about me being, consistent.
He just dropped 30 yesterday. I can't say nothing.
Even if he did just drop 30, I wonder if he was from Chicago. Would Jaylen still feel that way about him?
I still show love.
The fact that he's from Canada, I think that's a little extracurricular, right?
Jaylen be hating on Jamal Murray.
Does he? Okay, I just want to make sure.
Occasionally.
Jamal Murray not from Toronto though, right?
No, the whole country's Toronto, man. Don't no one care about Quebec.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ain't wrong, man.
I'm Montreal. No one cares about anywhere but Toronto.
Nobody cares about Vancouver and Edmonton.
Columbia. I'm from Toronto.
The whole country's Toronto.
All right, cool. Never mind then. Keep it a pushing on Dub. Who you got?
Who got voted in?
AD has a vote so far. Steph has a vote. SGA has a vote.
No. Who got voted into the? I want to see. Donovan Mitchell gotten.
Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker so far.
Hey, what's gonna be the conversation when like an all guard team make the All NBA team?
It would have conversation. It would have to be Shea.
You got Shea?
Starters make the first team.
Yeah, I would probably think Shea.
All right,
why would
SGA.
there be a conversation?
Second team.
No, I wonder if they're gonna like complain, like maybe they should go back to positions again. Like once we're gonna have number like
tell the front court players to get better.
To get better?
Yeah, tell them to work on their game. Then they can make the team.
Chill. Back to you.
Who do I have? I got who let's see.
Who made it again? Oh, SGA. I'm sorry. All right. Okay.
This is a good one, man. Let's see. Anthony Edwards.
Oh,
good pick.
That's actually nice.
Don't hate it. All right, SB.
Steph Curry.
Jaylen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Steph Curry. I think these good players will make a push to play 65.
Exactly, 65 on the dot.
So even if like,
well, if he's hurt, he can't just go out there.
Oh yeah, if he's hurt, yeah.
All you gotta do play 1 minute. Just go play.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they might
it's a 20-minute minimum. Actually, it's actually a 20-minute minimum. So
20-minute minimum.
Yes, you can't just check in the game and check back out.
You can't do what Carl Bridges did last season.
No, you can't just
gotta play
punch
20
the clock
minutes
and then punch right back out. No, it's none of that.
You're cooked. See, I just be cooking people, man. So,
who you got, Mars?
Wemby. And Wemby until he makes it.
Take it. Dub.
Dame.
Dollar.
I actually forgot about him.
All right. Steph Curry is on the list now. So as of right now, we got Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, SGA, and Steph Curry on the second team.
This is about to be a all-guard lineup.
Who is fifth? Chill. Talk to me.
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown. SB.
I said Anthony Davis, but
I was thinking going AD.
Hold on,
I'm scared he's not gonna play the games.
Yeah, I think he's gonna play 65 games.
Wemby gonna play the games.
Yeah,
he better play.
AD.
On the Spurs, load management.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
the Spurs don't.
SB got AD. Jaylen, who you rocking with?
I'm gonna go with Domantas Sabonis.
Oh my God,
That's a good pick.
He's gonna make it. He's gonna have the numbers.
Mars, Wemby.
Yep.
Wemby it is. Dub.
Dame.
All right, it's five different people. It's 5 different people up here. And if I have to break the tie, like I said, I think the Bucks is going to finish at the top of the playoffs, and I think Dame is going to be in the MVP race. So
there we go.
Got Dame on here. We got an all-guard lineup.
Let's go. Let's change the all-NBA team, man. They shouldn't have all guards. All teams.
This is what we're looking at right now.
That's the annoying part. If there's just more guards better than the bigs. So it's like it is what it is. If this was back in like the 90s, it will probably be in reverse, and people be like, "Oh, the guards are getting no love." It's not that. It's just the state of the NBA. It's just weird.
That's likely to play 65 games.
You said what?
The guards are just more likely to play 65 games. The bigs just can't stay healthy.
Well, even then, which big are you having over the guys we just named?
Anthony Davis.
AD was one. Yes, AD is one. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Zion's
an interesting one.
Zion's a good one too.
He ain't gonna play.
Oh, okay, you're right about that.
Exactly.
I mean, Randall made it last year. He was what, 25?
Move on, man. What are we talking about?
I'm just saying.
Move on.
25.
Yeah, got a couple super chats.
He might make it again because it's 65 games.
Couple super chats, and then we're gonna get around to this third team. Hayward Jablomi. Yeah, Luka is on his way to becoming a top 10 player all time. If you understand basketball, you know these is facts. Dude is carrying a team with no depth.
It's funny. I said this when I first came to PC, and people didn't like it. But it's funny how
I think he'll be the second greatest player of all time next to LeBron.
But that's OD actually. That's so OD.
I think he'll be the second greatest player of all time by the time.
Yeah, I've been saying this for the last 2 years now, so it's cool. Can't wait.
Yeah, but you don't rank the old guys, so your top 10 is fine. Like
even if you do rank the old guys, Even if you do rank the old guys, Luka definitely can still be up there.
I think Luka. A few more years.
Because you're gonna put him over.
That means you have to start going over like Tim Duncan.
Well, if I say relative to era and respect,
don't say that again.
Probably no.
No, Dub. You know, Dub got Kareem like 8th all time or something.
Look,
Will Chamberlain has moved up my respectful list.
Look, if we're talking 3-year peaks already, there are not 10 players in NBA history with a higher 3-year peak than Luka.
All right. Yeah.
Will Chamberlain has a higher 3-year peak.
Say Mars, do not. This was you know what this is?
Luka has a top 10 peak of all time.
Mars, do not get sucked into this.
Luka peak not even better than D Wade yet. Not even better than D Wade. So calm down.
I'm not gonna lie, his peak is better than D Wade.
No, Here we go. I knew it was gonna happen, Mars.
No. Luka not better than D Wade.
I got love for D Wade, but he wasn't doing what Luka did. Give Luka that stack. Stop it. Oh my God.
That wasn't his peak. 2006 wasn't his peak.
He was never the passer that Luka was. He was never the playmaker that Luka was. As a scorer, they're right there.
Wait. What do you constitute as playmaking, Jaylen?
You just literally said the same thing twice.
I don't think you watched many Miami Heat.
Clearly, he doesn't. He does not.
D Wade was a top 5 playmaker in the league. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it's cool.
Luka Doncic is the top right now.
Top 3.
Top 3, 2. I mean,
top 2, 3.
Yeah,
but he's competing with Steph and Jokic.
Let's talk about the defense. Let's talk about defense. Let's dive a little bit in the defense.
Obviously, defense. D Wade is going to be.
Is he by far like one of the worst defenders in the league? Maybe.
Hold on. Last night though,
I think Luka's maybe.
Lord knows he in the bottom half.
Once again, it might have just been one game, but Luka was playing up-tempo basketball, running up and down the court. Tried a little bit on defense. New Luka, who knows? I don't know.
We'll talk about defense again in 10-20 games. So we have
same way Steph ain't better than him either. I like it.
Cool. That's like it. With Luka when it comes to peaks.
Wait, do you have Steph's peak higher than D Wade all time?
1,000%. But
defensively,
for the sake of argument,
or the first 3 years.
We're including defense. We're including defense, man. D Wade over both of them guys.
But yeah, Luka's peak nice. Top 25. I'll give you top 25.
All right, y'all. We got to keep it pushing, though. MP13 said, discounting the progression of young talents just because you are salty is disappointing, man. In a few years, these dudes are going to represent small markets.
Nah, people don't care about these players in small teams until they get traded.
We can make them care though, Mars. We have a whole platform to make people care about.
You can't make people care because if these young teams aren't winning right away, they don't care.
People follow what other people do. If enough people are sitting here doing that thing, it'll draw more people to do the same thing that we're doing, Mars. Like, come on, you should.
I think
the issue is we aren't as big as ESPN and FS1.
But I think their pull is
the possibilities are endless.
I think mainstream media.
If we ever do get that big, sure. But as of now, we don't have enough pull to do that.
We could. We'll see. You never know.
All right, y'all. We will be that big sooner than later. But Darren Foss with the super chat said it's crazy how much better Kristaps looks with Jason Tatum over Luka Doncic.
I was going to
one game is ridiculous.
Yeah, let's chill out on.
They just sit him in the corner like the Mavs was doing. You got to blame Kid.
Yeah, I do think the Mavs.
You got to blame Kid more for that than Luka. Honestly, they just literally left Porzingis.
Wasn't it Rick Carlisle? No Kid. Why did you blame Jason Kidd for Rick Carlisle?
No, it was Kid. What? No, or was it Rick?
I think it was Rick then. No,
wasn't it Kid first year though?
Right? KP got traded the year Kid.
Okay, so Rick Carlisle
after like 20 games or something.
Yeah.
Aramis Jones with the super chat said Brandon Ingram All NBA. Also, did y'all catch Zion's poster on Jaren Jackson last night?
I did not.
That's because I did, and the reason why, and the reason why he did that is because Jaren Jackson smacked that shit in the 5th row. He did. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna fix that.
Jaren Jackson's not afraid to contest. I'll give him credit.
He smacked that.
How many rebounds did he have?
He didn't have a lot. He did have a lot. He had a really bad game, actually.
Yeah,
Jaren Jackson
game.
Yeah, I think he only had 8 points.
I saw he had 3 blocks.
He had 5 blocks. Jaren Jackson had 5 blocks.
Yes, he did. 5 of them.
Yeah, defensively he was good, but offensively he was
rim protecting.
Oh my God.
Hold up. Desmond Bane, though. Remember who said Desmond Bane is better than Jalen Green? This guy. Desmond Bane dropped 30, 5 and 5.
Desmond Bane had 30.
Yeah, he had 30.
5 and 5.
He was cooking.
Nice. I like Desmond Bane.
Sometimes, you know, in life, it is a god, man. ESPN report. The Bulls are DeMar DeRozan not a close to extension. It is a god. It is a god in life. It is a god.
Are close or not close?
Not close. Not close.
Okay.
It is a god.
I think you come up with
It is a basketball god. Thank you.
So you hate DeMar DeRozan? Crazy.
I don't hate DeMar DeRozan. It just don't
Yes,
fit.
you do.
It don't work.
You sound like a hater.
I think it's a role. If DeMar DeRozan's their fourth leading scorer on the team, that could be a championship team.
All right, y'all. Third team, chill. It's on you. You see who's up there as of right now. See who's first team. You see who's second team. I'm gonna just read it off for our audio listeners. First team, we got Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum, Luka Doncic, and Joel Embiid. Second team,
read that super
Devin
chat?
Booker.
Talk about that actually. My bad.
Second team, Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, SGA, Stephen Curry, and Dame. Now we have to get to the third team. Chill, it's on you. Let's make it happen.
Anthony Davis.
AD. SB, who you got?
I'm going Ant-Man.
And Edwards. Jaylen.
We'll go with. Oh, you know the league's gonna make sure LeBron's streak continues. LeBron James. You know the league not gonna give LeBron an All NBA teams, man.
He gotta play
65
games. Bro.
Mars, who you got?
Play.
You know who I got.
Oh, all right, just making sure. Dub.
Who was about to say? Somebody said Ant-Man. I agree with Ant-Man actually.
All right, Ant makes the list. Third team. He's the first person to jump on.
Has to make it at some point.
He's not gonna make it, Mars.
I have somebody for you. Don't worry. It's my next pick. Literally. You'll see. You'll like it actually. You would.
All right, we got Anthony Edwards. Chill. It's on you.
Anthony Davis.
AD. SB.
Zach LaVine.
Jaylen.
LeBron James.
Mars still has Wemby. Dub. Who do you have?
Bam Adebayo.
Bam.
All right, y'all. No way you think Bam gonna make it over Wemby.
Wait, Bam over Jimmy too?
Yes.
Bam over Wemby?
I think one of those.
Regular season, Bam is definitely the better player on the Heat.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Damn, y'all leave me in a tough predicament right now.
Go James.
AD, Zach, LeBron, Wemby, and Bam.
Zach, your boy, remember that.
Be on the right side of history, Ron.
Yeah. If you will get banned from Seattle if you don't pick Zach. You
really think they're gonna leave LeBron out?
Be on the right
I'm
side.
gonna put it like this. The two people who aren't making it are Bam and Zach. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a quick.
Wow, technical difficulties.
That's crazy.
So let's run a poll with Bam Adebayo.
Dub's a dictator. That's crazy.
As you were saying, Rod, you're gonna run a quick poll. As you were saying,
yeah.
Rod.
You're gonna do what, Ron?
He's gonna run a poll between Wemby, LeBron, and AD.
AD.
If Victor
remember, LeBron and AD are on the same team as each other.
And you know what, Mars? You want to know something, Mars? I'm not too mad about Wemby making the All NBA first team. I mean, All NBA team to his first year because, bro, he did that in 23 minutes. Oh my God, that dude.
Hey, who was the last rookie to make an All NBA team, not first team?
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
And guess what team he played for?
Yeah,
guess what team he played for?
And guess who had almost the same exact stats in their debut?
Yeah, I seen Duncan had 15 points in his debut on 9 shots as well.
Yep.
How many games did the Spurs win the year Duncan was on the first
like
team of the year?
Listen. You're asking irrelevant questions. No one cares.
Listen. I got some super chats while that poll's running. You guys make sure you go and vote. Looks like LeBron's winning right now. But John Lyon sent through a super chat and said Steph and LeBron have a chance for all NBA because they are old heads because of age and minutes played in the regular season and playoffs.
Nah, these LeBron glazes are ridiculous.
I mean, I just think. Look, if both those teams win,
minimum restriction for the 65 games,
the best player on that team, they have a shot.
Teddy Hart said, breaking. James Harden tried to join the 76ers on their road trip, but was denied entry onto the team plane by the security official, per Chris B. Haynes.
The story
that broke like 7 days ago. Thank you, though.
That's crazy. That's crazy. We can acknowledge it. That is still crazy, though. James Harden is who I thought he was. He's what do you call it? A home wrecker.
Is they gonna start blackballing James?
Oh, he a home wrecker. He tried to go on a road trip.
I don't know, man.
They don't want him on the trip because of how he's been trying to wreck the home. You know when you got somebody
wreck the home. He tried to save his home because his
no. I gotta lock the door. I gotta lock the door if you gonna sit here and come in my house and just shit on my table, bro. Like I'm locking the door.
Maybe the toilet didn't work.
Shut up.
Oh damn.
Go use another. We got more than one bathroom in the house.
Before we start pointing fingers, look at yourself, man. Maybe the toilet didn't have good facilities, so he had to do his business.
And that's what and this is why this generation is coming up is so wrong. There's no accountability, chat. This is why. This is the reason why.
Dub younger than me talking about this generation, crazy.
Yeah, what?
Dub younger than you.
Doesn't make sense. I guess.
All right, so Aramis Jones with a super chat. He said, "No cap. Desmond Bain showed out. He's added to his game. His handling of the rock has gotten better. In a lot of plays, he was looking like a PG. He was crossing some of us up last night. Triple J couldn't hit a 3 all last night.
And the 5 rebounds that doesn't help neither. That's 1 rebound a quarter. Give me a break.
Rough game for him.
1 rebound a quarter.
Yeah, Triple J's not that guy people say he is, bro. You need to just hop off sometimes. Bam Adebayo is better.
Cat better than both of them.
All right, y'all. It's looking like LeBron is packing up AD and Wemby in this poll. So LeBron is 3rd team All NBA. Jaylen got his wish.
I'm not gonna lie. This trap full of LeBron Glazers. That's crazy.
They know the truth. This chat's smart.
LeBron James got it. Chill is back on you.
That number going.
Anthony Davis.
AD, SB, who you got?
Exactly, man.
Jaylen, who you got?
Come on, Jaylen.
I'm gonna go with.
He hates Wemby.
I'm gonna go with Dub here. Bam Adebayo.
Wow, really?
Bam.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Marsh still got Wemby. Dub.
Be on the right side of history, Dub. Be on the right side of history.
Jaylen, I'm picking Bam. Mars, pick that same person again. I got you.
That might.
All right, nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing
SB,
that.
I know you want to be on the right side of history.
The funny thing is, if Jaylen didn't say Bam, I was definitely gonna say Wembanyama.
If Jaylen wasn't a Wemby hater, he would be.
Hey, 18.
But I get why you're hating.
I was about to say, Mars, make sure we clear on why he feels the way he feels.
He doesn't want him to be better than his king.
He ain't even better than Luka. I ain't even worried about the LeBron. Like, I'm trying to see if he's gonna be better.
The man had
than
15 points in 23 minutes, bro. He's gonna
I
be
ain't even
dropping.
talking about that. I'm talking about the stack that's on the line. That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh, I forgot about that.
He didn't even get you 19 a game. That's an easy W.
Every time Wemby scores over 25, Jaylen gonna find some way to.
All right, Chill is back on you. We got 2 spots left. It's so far Anthony Edwards, LeBron James, Bam Adebayo. Who you got, Chill?
Anthony Davis.
SB.
Anthony Davis. Wemby ain't making it.
That's crazy.
Jaylen, I know you got this, man.
Lock in,
Shout out Open Gym, man. We go Victor.
Hey, bro, put it in. Bro, put it in. Put it in.
Wait, it's Open Gym. It's Open Gym today. I'm cursing you out on Open Gym.
Hey, good.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
All right. Well, oh damn.
Ain't no way we.
Right
I can give you my last vote.
Who's your last pick? Who's your last pick?
His vote don't count.
I'm not picking AD. He's not playing. I swear.
Just pick who you got.
Don't pick Wemby.
Who, Mars?
He's smart.
Wait,
Wemby got picked. Yeah,
Wemby's up there.
Okay, we're giving the last pick. The last pick.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Damn, who could be the last pick? Oh no, it can't be Zion. No, I'm not picking Zion.
Zach,
damn.
lock in.
I'm not picking Zach. We got Dame. Damn. Who do I pick?
De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, Sabonis. Get another big one.
I'm going to strangle y'all tomorrow.
Julius Randle.
No. Jalen Brunson. There we go.
I was so excited for a second.
Yeah.
All right, Jalen Brunson. We're going to go in reverse order. Mars, who you got?
Excuse me.
Let's see. We'll go with De'Aaron Fox.
Jaylen.
I'm gonna go a little hometown love. Give me Pascal Siakam.
Boo.
Pascal. SB.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Swiper too. Swiper.
Box. Chill.
Anthony Davis.
All right, y'all. It's looking like Deandre made it.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Davis too soft, man.
I think if Anthony Davis actually plays the game, he shouldn't be no shorter than second team. Maybe if he actually plays the game.
I seen people pushing the LeBron James, the best player in the Lakers, propaganda again.
I mean, that's the one game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the one game.
That's sad.
We saw what happened in the Denver series. Still the best player in the team.
Be humble, Jaylen. Be humble.
Yeah.
Jokic was doing that boy dirty out there.
Jokic's not even that good, bro. The way you guys be glazing is insane. But
fellas, we got super chats. Zuzu with the super chat said, "Did y'all watch the Timberwolves versus Raptors game? I did, and it's clear that the Timberwolves need to trade Rudy immediately."
You can't. When you traded your whole house, all you got is chairs in your house now. You traded everything for.
I mean,
trade the chairs. Trade the chairs.
I will say
just rebuild.
What you gonna sit on the floor?
Yeah, Minnesota's defense. I don't know if it was whether it was the Raptors' lack of shooting and scoring, but the defense also did look good. So I want to wait a few games, but I think their defense could still be elite. Minnesota.
Did Jaden McDaniels play?
I believe so.
I think he played a couple minutes.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. I didn't watch, but I checked the box score. Your Highness Charles said, "Chill. Also, the Nets are the perfect fit for Cam because they have defense around him. They need to fire the head coach if he's not playing him."
No, he didn't play Mars. He had a calf strain.
If they did play, they would have won the game because Jaden McDaniels was about to make All NBA this year. But that's besides the point.
All defensive.
Sure. Yeah, he make them both. But don't fire Jacques Vaughn. Jacques Vaughn a good coach, man. Always trying to get these black people out of jobs. Crazy.
Pimp named Slickback said, "Ticket is right. Ben Simmons is hurting Claxton and Bridges. They need to run the offense through Bridges and Cam Thomas. Ben needs to sit his ass on the end of the bench."
Damn.
Who do Brooklyn play next? I'm gonna make an effort to watch that game.
Who does Brooklyn play
Cam
next?
Thomas not gonna play the game. Every time he go off, he don't play on the next game. So he's gonna see Cam Thomas play.
He might.
Brooklyn got Dallas Friday. Tomorrow they got Dallas.
Brooklyn's half court offense.
I'm gonna tap into that game just so I can see what's going on over there. Because I didn't get time to watch the first game.
Teddy Hart said, I don't know how Yao level production, who's a Hall of Famer, by the way, is a disrespectful mark for Wemby, to be honest. Maybe I'm just higher on Yao than most.
Yeah, you are, because Yao
the best player.
Yao was not, when he came into the league, considered the best prospect in NBA history. That's not what the logic was on Yao when he first showed up. That's the logic on Wemby. Plus, Yao was not the future of basketball. I wasn't thinking that's what basketball was going to look like, a bunch of 7'5" and 7'6" dudes lumbering around. No, he was not the future of basketball.
Do you think Wemby can be the best player ever?
I think that he could be in the conversation. If barring health issues, if he could give me 10 to I'll say 13 years, Miles. I'll say 10 to 13 years of legit health. I think we could have a conversation about it. I think he's revolutionizing the game. I do. I really feel like he's revolutionizing the game. He's going to do what Curry and Klay Thompson did for shooting. In order for us to stick around, we have to do that. We got to get that. And if we don't have that, we're going to be extinct like dinosaurs. We're going to be out the league. We have to be able to do that.
See, Jaylen, that's how you can get away from your bias.
Well, I just think, look, obviously the skill set for his size is there. I just don't see him as a guy who's going to get you 28 and 13 for an 8-year stretch. I just don't see him as that guy.
Why does he need to do that? You're good.
We're talking all-time great.
You're good. Is what, 27 and 7?
Hold on, but he's playing a different position. You're a big man.
At least
getting double-digit rebounds and getting 28
You're
a night.
27 and 7, talking about 28 and 13.
And we'll see what he can be if he can carry his teammates in the playoffs. There's a lot he has to do. But that list is not easy to make.
Talking about 28 and 13. Your guy never even been close to 28 and 13.
All right, y'all, keeping it pushing. One buddy said prejudice in favor of or against one thing, person, or group compared with another, usually in a way considered to be unfair.
Mm-hmm. That's what bias. That's the definition of bias. Mm-hmm. That's the definition of bias.
The definition of bias.
Mm-hmm. That's the definition of bias. Mm-hmm.
That's what Jaylen is. That was Jaylen.
We the truth speaker, man. We speaking the truth. Tell people what they need to hear instead of what they want to hear.
Yep.
Okay, buddy.
He's biased too, though. So it's not like it's not like. Oh, Mars, you're biased. 100%, you are. We're all biased on some. We're all biased on some level. Yeah, we're all biased on some level. Yes, we are. Every last one of us are all biased on some level.
I guess you guys got to find a way to hate on me. It's cool.
No.
That's not like you.
Yeah, we got to keep it pushing. I got some more super chats I want to go ahead and run through. 8 Gates Lee said, "SB, talk about the players. Talk about the players meeting. What y'all talk about after the first game."
If you're having a players only meeting without your coach after one game, we're cooked. We're cooked.
Why do you ask you like you were in the meeting?
I guess I was just, I guess I was just there. Yeah, come on, you just gotta move. No, bro. The point is that it was out the coach, so that means the coach don't have the locker room. Because then you the two things that like I looked at and it was like it's a glaring problem, it's a red flag. The coach already having the players on the meeting without the coach after day one, and the main part of the meeting that was in the report was saying playing with heart. You got to question if you playing with heart, like so it's time to break the team up because they're not getting rid of the coach because the coach has got the extension. So
right.
And he's a good coach. Respect Billy Donovan.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nick Tri-State. He gifted 10 Players Choice memberships. Salute to everybody that got that membership. If you got that membership, make sure you like the video and subscribe as well. Everybody else who hasn't liked the video, go ahead and do that. Nick Tri-State followed that up with the super chat. He said, "Ron first jump shot of the season hit the side of the backboard."
Yeah, he's making all NBA team.
Man.
Still gonna be the best part of his team.
Making all NBA teams off your name alone still is crazy, man.
LeBron like the 7th best player in his what's it called? Division. Yeah, like the 7th best player in his division.
Wait.
Who's never lost in that division?
So you got Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis. That's 5. Then, if you want to have the conversation about guys like De'Aaron Fox, I'm willing to have the conversation.
Hey, I got Fox and Sabonis.
So that means he's our best 6. He's our best 6.
You want to put Paul George in that conversation too? Because that's 8.
Nah, I realized when I started listing out, he's the 6th best player in his division.
Okay,
I stand on that. He's the 6th best player in his division.
Okay,
that's cool.
He's not 7.
I mean, that's still crazy for him to be the 6th best player at his age, though. That is still.
This man's gonna be the best player in the playoffs. It's gonna be like, damn.
No, you're not. Stop it.
All right, y'all. The
Jared Jack give him work in the first round. Don't do that.
The Tribe One said, "Did the league find the Sixers for not letting Harden join the team? Also, will Jamal Murray make the All-Star this season, or is it just another mid-year?"
I think he makes the All-Star team. I think he makes the All-Star team this year.
I think it depends where Denver is at the All-Star break record-wise.
They're gonna show love.
I think he's gonna get the reputation award. So even if he's averaging like 18, they'll give him an All-Star because of what he did last year.
Just off the strength.
Shout out Al Booger, gifting out Players Choice memberships. He just gifted out 2. Appreciate you, Al Booger. Last but certainly not least, last super chat of the day. Just Nocturno said, "What errors do you think each position was at its strongest? Example: small forward in the 2020s, power forward in the 2000s. What y'all think? Point guard. What was the strongest point guard era?"
I think we did.
The 2010s is the best for point guards. The 2000s is the best for power forwards. The 90s is the best for the centers. Small forward is the 2010s.
I think the small forward was.
Wait, was his
point guard? And then shooting guards is the 2000s with Kobe, D-Wade, T-Mac,
Ray
Allen. Wait, what did you say? Point guard was? Point guard was
2010s.
2010s. Okay.
Yeah. But that's like
Steph, Dame, Chris Paul, Russ, Kyrie.
And then the small forwards too is what? LeBron, KD, Melo.
Kawhi, Carmelo.
Why you did that? I don't like that face that you did when you said Carmelo. Why you do that?
Because I was thinking about the next names. I'm not hating on Carmelo.
Hey, Open Gym is next. See Reds later tonight. We got a couple other more shows too. Y'all be sure to tap in. Go show these shows some love. If you haven't seen them yet, I promise you're missing out on some good entertainment. Go check them out. In the meantime, on the way out, I'm gonna just leave y'all with this list. This is the Players' Choice All NBA teams. Like it or love it, this is the only list that matters. All right, y'all. We'll be here tomorrow. Same time.
Go get them, Mars. Go get them. Take it light. Take